All right, hello everyone, and big ups. My mic is acting weird, so if I sound shittier than usual, let me know, because I've attempted some troubleshooting, can't quite figure out what the deal is, but anyway, we have a lot to go over, so let's just go on ahead and get into that. Kicks are here. Kick is the big news today. How we used to have bits on Twitch. Well, now we have them for Kick, and they're aptly called Kicks. So we have a bunch of videos as far as all of that goes. So the first one we have here is a memology. DSP will explain what's going on here. So let us do that.
Do when I come for you. Nobody must be no brigade. Policeman, they get no break. Soldier man again, no break.
What in the fuck?
Hey,
Big ups, everybody. Big ups indeed.
Boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
There is now a new thing on Kick called Kicks, which is the equivalent of what bits were over on Twitch many years ago. Remember when I used to be on Twitch? Yeah. So the system is, if you take a look right now at the bottom of your chat rooms on Kick, okay, if you're watching live, you should see a little thing that looks like a house. That's actually the store. And it looks to me like it's a house, though, but it's supposed to be a store. If you click on the store, you can buy Kicks, just like you used to be able to buy bits on Twitch. And then you can send Kicks to the streamer, and I keep all of them. Give me monies! Just like on Twitch, I keep anything you send me, and 1 kick is 1 penny. So 100 kick, 100 kick, that sounds weird, doesn't it? But yeah, 100 kick gets $1. 1,000 kicks is $10. There you go. So tonight we're gonna see how
He is entirely too excited. Yeah, I'm not sure. I never touch this thing if I'm not streaming, so hold on.
how this works. If anyone actually does it, we'll get to see how it works, and we'll get to see if it like redeems or if it saves or how it all works. I don't know. We don't know if it's gonna appear on the screen or what. The thing is, this is literally brand new. It just happened. So because of that, it doesn't integrate with anything. There's no way I could have a pop-up on my stream for it or anything yet because nothing works yet. Okay? So there you go. Will we get any kicks tonight? I don't know. I don't know how it works, honestly. Okay, and again, if someone does a sends kicks more than 100 kicks at a time, please let me know in the kick chat because I need to shout those out. And right now, I have no way to keep track of them. Nice. This guy's gonna get down. He's an idiot.
Yeah, he says that he doesn't have a good way to keep track of them. But if you roll
Honestly,
back ever so quickly,
and again,
it says top kicks. So I think he does.
if someone does a sends kicks more than 100 kicks at a time, please let me know in the kick chat because I need to shout those out. And right now, I have no way to keep track of them.
Got no way to keep track of them, but they sure can be up in that header up there. Yeah, I'm not sure. Something was up with the gain, I think.
Nice. This guy's gonna get down. He's an idiot.
My mic never sounds super great to begin with, so so there is that, but I think I got it kind of.
Nice.
Big ups movie sign, what's going on, honey? And
I know
everybody, big
perfect
ups
grenade
indeed.
toss. No, because I have no grenades. That answers that question. Oh, fuck.
But kicks are the big thing, and I remember he kind of gets shitty here. This is one of the parts I wanted to go over. Oh, is it better? Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I must have just bumped the back of my microphone because my gain is just on like a knob. So I must have just turned it like an asshole.
This is hardcore. It's hard as fuck. If you walk out, you die. I was trying to play that with cover. You couldn't do it because they kept spawning to your side. I had to take over that fucking locust hole. There was no other way to do it. And then someone took the dollars to stop attempting to cheese. No one's cheesing, you fucking idiot, but thanks for your buck. Okay.
No one's cheesing, you fucking idiot. Panko, honey, I didn't see your last message, but don't take it personally.
So guys,
I was trying to fix my shit over here.
have just the finale left. We're at 60-some bucks of support. Can we please hit the goal tonight? We have hit 7+ straight streams that we have hit our goals. Let's get support for Gears of War right now. Let's get some kicks. Let's get some super chats. Let's get some tips. Let's get some memberships. Let's get some subs right now for the finale of Gears of War Reloaded. We have literally done great the entire playthrough. I don't know why we're at the end now and we're only at 60 bucks. Let's go right now. Let's get some momentum. Who's going to give the sub right now? Who's going to give the membership right now? Let's go. Let's get a couple going.
Why is he doing? Shut the fuck up. All right.
Come on, let's go. Let's get some support, and then I'll finish the game, but let's get some support momentum going. Or else we're not going to hit the goal, and that's going to suck because we hit a ton of goals in a row. That momentum stifled on a game that's been doing well. What the hell?
I know. It's almost like those two people that give you money are out of money. That's kind of wild, isn't it? It's kind of like 2 or 3 people can't possibly continue to completely financially support you with their disposable income. It's almost like their disposable income has limits. Ain't that about a bitch?
Let's go. So we're going to get nothing. No support right now. Seriously. Well, fuck it then. I'm just going to turbo through the end of the game. All right.
I guess we're not going to get anything then. Fuck it. Just thanks for the 2, honey. Sounds good for the silliness.
Man, guys, this has been a grind, but let's get this done.
Anya, what are we looking at?
He wishes for a final wish. Yeah, like where's your guy at?
That doesn't blow up? It doesn't look like it would blow up. Nope.
Oh no, we decided on Final Bitch. We decided the name was Final Bitch.
Huh? Great.
Let's move out.
What? I don't know what killed me.
Here they come.
Wow. I was like, oh, maybe I could just run by the enemies. I instantly died. Instant. Holy shit.
Hoffman's picked us up. We're on our way.
Isn't this the game that was supposed to be a short game? Let's see. Oh, he does beat it. Okay, well, I'll shut the fuck up. My bad.
I don't want to message someone. I want to quit this fucking credits. I can't quit the credits, apparently.
You can hear
Yeah, I
him
can't.
clicking the buttons.
What was I going to say?
That's funny.
So on hardcore, that's just crazy hard. Why? Number one, the AI is insanely bad on your team. Like, ridiculously, awfully bad, and just gets down to nonstop. And it almost never, ever helps you. Unlike when you're playing with other people, when you get down, no one can take you off the ground. You're just instantly dead. And then there's things that insta-kill you, like headshots, the torque bow. So that's hard, man. But I got it done, but man, that was challenging as hell. Did it really reset? Look.
Stay cool, baby.
So I can't skip the credits, and I think that it reset the credits on me somehow. How did it manage to do that?
It reset the credits on me.
I don't know. But anyway.
Christ.
All right, well. I'm stuck. I can't even go any faster. I'm stuck. Look.
I can't go any faster. We know, honey. We know.
Now, because I stayed late to finish this, I didn't know it was going to be that
I stayed late and I got nothing for it.
long. I have nothing else to say. I don't know why I can't script the credits. I tried and it restarted the credits.
Then just turn the volume down on the game, let the credits run, and just talk and give your thoughts. Like, why is this so hard?
I can't get out of it.
You don't have to get out of it. Just talk.
I'm literally stuck. I can't even move in the game right now. I'm done.
To the left. To the right.
Are you for real? Come on. It's not 2006 anymore, for God's sakes. We have 19 years of fucking progress. Skip this shit.
Stay cool, baby.
Check tips. Oh, my tips. I didn't get anything. Hold on.
I want to add a sponsor to your collection. How do I send it to you? Usually people send them to me on Discord.
Maybe it's delayed. Yeah, I don't have any message. Are you saying that you tipped me? All right, I'll have to check. Maybe there's been more tips and I'm not getting any notifications. Sadly, this has been happening recently. Dude, the music is done and the credits won't stop. Are you for real?
You could just talk about your thoughts on the game, or I don't know, your thoughts on anything.
The music
you could do anything other than complain.
is done and the credits won't stop playing. Well, I guess since I'm
This man just hates fun. He just sucks the fucking
stuck, I'll manually check on tips.
soul, like, doesn't he?
All right, I received a $54 tip. And I'm assuming this is from Alex from Phoenix.
Oh, there's a dent that we don't fucking hear very much from anymore.
Because they're the one who just told me about it, and he says, tonight must end with some sort of a W. No, it's playing this again? Are you for real? It's playing this song again?
Stay cool, baby.
And the credits won't end? Well, I got a $54 tip. Here we go.
Okay, well, it said you had $88. By my math, 88 and 54 are 142.
Thank you, Alex from Phoenix. I can't concentrate because the music won't fucking stop playing. It's terrible. Come on. It's awful. Fucking stop.
You know, you could mute your television because you don't have a headset. Like when you're saying shit and I don't want to hear it, I just pull my earbud out and then I don't have to hear you. Everyone else still has to suffer through you, but I don't have to hear you. Like, there are easy ways we can achieve this.
Stop.
I promise you.
Stop playing.
Stop this!
Stand up.
Dude, it's still going? Is the credits looping? I think the credits are glitched and going in a loop. Are the credits going in an infinite loop?
Super Party, yeah, honey. If you go to, it used to be called Community. I think it's called Posts now. Fuck, I'm old. If you have the Unhinged membership, then you can grab the link and then you can post it in there. Someone just, Jerry sent me, Snorty Bones. I have to add a lot of these. I just got Lonely Whales up there, and then now I got to get Snorty Bones, and then,
I can't leave. I can't, I can't leave. It's hell. I'm stuck in hell.
You were $8 short, you fucking loser from Phoenix.
This is hell. I can't escape.
Okay, the whole point of this video, I don't care about this. The whole point was 50 kick bitches are here, so let's hear a little bit of the Daily Fap where he talks about it.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the 15th of September, 2025. A good day of variety, a good day of fun, and a day of hilarity for the second half.
Oh yeah, I have taco whales. I have taco whales, I have Snorty Bones, but still send it, Super Party, because here, I can have two. I can have 2 taco whales. Fuck it, I can do whatever I want.
Talk about that in a second. There was actually 2 reasons why the conclusion of Gears of War tonight was hilarious. Okay, so first off, today I did not do a podcast. Instead, we just had a 30-minute hangout session.
55 minutes, but okay.
And then we jumped right into Hollow Knight Silksong.
No, he took like a 20-minute fucking shit break, but okay.
We had about 3.5 hours of progress in Silksong today, including taking out the sister something boss. She's the progress.
So he's obviously paying very close attention. Super important.
However, I'm just going to say that
Duncan donates. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable.
this. I've now noticed a distinct pattern, okay? And this is the pattern. And I would love to talk about this on a podcast, maybe tomorrow morning, because I think
We're going to hear about
we
this.
should discuss it and try to figure out what's going on. Here's what I've noticed. In the modern day, most of the big AAA games that are coming out are not very good.
Oh, this is ridiculous. This is just stupid.
Examples right now, 3 games off the top of my head are my favorite games of the year. Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Blueprints, Hollow Knight Silksong. Today, when I was playing Hollow Knight Silksong, I saw attendance dip. We started with over 200 viewers on YouTube and something like 80, 90 viewers on Kick. As I played the game, the viewership went all the way down to like 130 viewers on YouTube and like 40 to 50 on Kick. I'm
Yeah, because you fucking ruined the game. Super Party, thanks for, I think you upgraded your membership. I appreciate you.
not kidding you. I didn't even have two.
And you can grab the Discord link, and the cool thing, you don't have to stay an unhinged member. Just if you become one, you can grab the link, and then if you don't want to renew your membership, I don't throw people out who like don't like keep the monthly membership, and then you can just come hang out in Discord
100
with us.
viewers for Silk Song. Why? I was doing well. I was making progress. The bosses were challenging and kicking my butt, but I was overcoming and beating them. When I ask the audience what's going on, they say, oh, well, the game is boring. Let me get this straight. The games that have the best story, the best gameplay, the best graphics, and overall are the best games of the year are boring to you.
No, you're boring. Oh my god. Such a perfect dented face. Thank you, sir. Look at this. Duh. Don't know why channel no work.
Do you think there's a problem there? And I even said to the audience, do you guys not like video games anymore?
No, no one likes you anymore. I mean, it's a problem for you. I find it funny, but...
Is that what it is? Because back in the day, these games that are the best right now would have been the ones that everyone wanted to come to and hang out for.
18 years of doing this shit, still not realizing the problem is him, not the game. Oh my god, it's so bad.
But now it's like I get almost no views on the best games. But then if I play an overhyped game, everyone rushes to the stream.
But I don't understand why you care. Didn't you if I would have went a half a second sooner, that'd have been so dented. That would have been so great. But it's just too blurry. I thought you didn't care. You didn't want to be Mr. Views. You know, you hit the fucking goal on Silk Song. Some fucking whale fucking cucked you and gave you the money. So what the fuck do you care? I don't understand why you care. Coffee Boy, thanks for the $5, honey. I appreciate you. Not only is Phil coping on views now, he can't hide anymore. Literally 4 whales fund this loser. Yep.
Oh, wait, he's playing Call of Duty? Everyone rushes to the stream.
Well, it's not fun to just watch you in silence.
I don't know, because here's the thing. I'm a gamer who tries to do variety. I'm trying to...
Why does he care about views? Well, the problem is when the views are low, this makes him look really bad. Because even though he's hitting goals, you're realizing that huge chunks of money are coming from retards like Alex from Phoenix, like NDO, like one of Ryan's fucking 85 sock accounts, from fucking weirdos like Iron Chef Sakai. You realize that 6 people give him money, and he wants you to believe that thousands of people give him money, and it makes him look really bad. And it also reinforces, again, that 4, 5, 6 people support him. And when those people go away, he's in very big trouble.
Play the best and worst games. I want to balance it. I can't just constantly be playing the games that bring hype. And I get...
Why wouldn't you constantly play games that bring hype? Isn't that all you want to do? And here's the thing. If you're playing a slower game, then yeah, that kind of falls back on you to be a little bit more interesting. I don't make fun of Jade. Nope, that's not. Jay doesn't. He he re-ups his Ultra membership. That's all the money he gives DSP. So whatever.
There's certain games where people get excited to see me take on a hard challenge and get my ass beat or play multiplayer in Rage, but that can't be every stream. I'm not going to purposefully skip the best games. I'm not. The good news.
Yeah, all of Ryan's fucking side, Lisa Lou, and then whoever your future stepdad is, who will throw in 5 subs or members or whatever the fuck they're called over on Kick. You got the Dolphins. It'll give a little bit of money here and there.
About this is, okay? The support is actually really good. I am getting support even for Silk Song.
Who is Jade to Phil? $20 a month. I mean, that's the honest question. Or that's the honest answer, excuse me. That's the honest answer. Who is Jade to Phil?
Stream where I'm getting almost no attendance on the stream, I'm getting support. We hit the goal today. So I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed that I can't get more of an audience for the games that I feel are the best out there. All right? And it's not just me. If you actually look at the gaming media in general, the gamers in general, they're saying the same thing.
Random, thank you for the super chat, honey. I appreciate you. Big ups from Norway. Big ups to you. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Things that, Clear Obscure, best in class RPG. Blueprints. What are those?
Who is Iron Cuck to Phil? Well, I don't know. He doesn't make car payments anymore. So what is Iron Cuck to Phil? Mortgage payment?
Innovative puzzle games of all time. Silk Song, the best Metroidvania ever. So where
Even Jade checks out halfway through the stream. Yeah. I think Lisa Lou has been retired. Lisa Lou, usually, from what I've seen lately, Lisa Lou comes in, she used to come in during the marathons, and she'd give like $50 or $100 to want to watch like Phil take a shot or whatever. So
why won't anyone watch it? Why does no one show up to the stream?
why won't anybody watch my stuff? Why won't anybody watch my stuff? He's so confused. Dunkin' Donates is done. All right, everybody slow down.
I don't know what to tell you. All I can do is keep playing the game and being entertained by it, trying to persevere through the challenge. That's what the game's all
Does Phil not realize most of the socks are one dude? Some of the sock accounts I think he knows. Like, I think he knows that Lisa Lou is Ryan, and I think he knows some of the other people's sock accounts. I don't think he knows all of them, though. I don't think he knows, and I don't think he wants to know.
about, and that's what I've been doing. So it's not that I think it's anything I'm doing wrong. I just think it's a weird situation where modern gamers just don't like the good games on streams. They want to see rage and they want to see certain kinds of hype and not.
That's because you don't have any legitimate fans, honey. I'm sorry. You're not really interesting unless you're begging and crashing out because of your begging, or crashing out because you suck ass at your video game. Which, like, I hate to like be so fucking rude. I don't really mean to be. But dude, you play all of this shit like incredibly poorly. Like, it's like a small miracle that you can even get through any of these fucking games.
The best games.
It doesn't really matter what you, it really doesn't matter what you play or what you don't.
Anyway, I'm not disappointed. Watch the videos. The gameplay today was great. And
It wasn't. I didn't even watch the gameplay from yesterday. I can assure you it was not good.
the support was sound. I'm just sad that not more people watch it. You see what I'm saying? Like, it used to be, the games that were the best of the year were some of my best playthroughs. Now it's like,
I thought you didn't care though, dude. Like, I thought you didn't care. You said you didn't care.
When you even watch these games, I don't get it. Okay? Okay. So, Silk Song went well. Now,
Is it because you know that when like your 4 whales die out and move on that you're like fucked? Is that what it is?
the late stream was full of hilarity for 2 reasons. Reason number 1, unannounced, Kick launched the new Kicks campaign.
Dude has 0 charisma or likability. Truer words have really never been spoken, have they? He's a bum.
Tonight. Kicks are the equivalent of bits on Twitch to a T. You buy them in bulk, you pay a little bit more, and Kick keeps the profit. But when you send these Kicks...
Oh, Super Party Honey, thank you so much for sending me taco whales. Oh, it's so cute. Thank you. That's so nice.
Content creator like me, I keep
That's so nice you would take time out of your day to do that for me. Thank
all
you.
of them. And each Kick is the equivalent of 1 penny, just like bits are the equivalent of 1 penny over on Twitch, although they'll never say that. They say, oh, bits have no monetary value, which is a lie. Like, literally.
Oh, Jerry, I got Snorty Bones and I got Dunkin' Donates. All right, we'll have to add more. We'll just have to add more.
Twitch lied about that from day 1, okay?
I'm sorry, what did you lie about? I wasn't fucking paying attention. Who did what now?
And each Kick is the equivalent of 1 penny. Just
Oh, yeah, he goes on about this. And then I have some more videos about this because with Kicks now essentially being bits, I think that there's something that we need to watch together.
It's like bits are the equivalent of 1 penny over on Twitch, although they'll never say that. They say, oh, bits have no monetary value, which is a lie. Like, literally, Twitch lied about that from day 1, okay? So, tonight, we tried out this system. It worked pretty well, I would say. However, there's a loophole. The loophole is you can literally buy 100 bits for $1, and you can sit there gifting 1 bit. 1 bit. I take that back. You can buy 100 kicks. See, I even got him confused because it's the same system as Twitch. So you can buy
He was so excited about this when it first started. He was so excited.
100 kicks, and you could just say 1 kick, 1 kick, 1 kick, 1 kick, and it literally spams the chat. Me as the streamer, I have absolutely no way right now to shut off the chat messages for them. So we had 2 people who bought like 100 each and just sat there spamming the chat nonstop with these kicks, and the whole chat was overrun for like 30 minutes. And I have no way to fix that at all. I have no control over it. I can't even moderate it. Even if that person gets banned, they can continue to gift the 1 kick, 1 kick, and you can't stop it. So basically, it's kind of a broken system. It's nice that there's another way.
Cuckwell was spamming one kick bits and then going in the Raw Phil chat and thought it was funny. Really? Did Cuckwell go into Raw Phil? That's pretty funny. Oh, look at this raging fucking retard.
To support streamers on Kick rather than just gifting subs.
Does Kick have the same TOS as Twitch? Probably not exactly the same, but I would assume it's probably fairly close.
But man, it's bogus that someone could just sit there toss.
Oh yeah, you're not supposed to equate, bits on Twitch respectively to money, and therefore you really shouldn't equate kicks to money. Yeah, that's true. He might have already violated TOS.
Pennies, essentially what it is. Imagine if someone had a roll of pennies.
I mean, are we shocked? What platform has he not fucking violated TOS on?
And you're just standing there and they start doing this to you. They start throwing pennies.
I wouldn't make that kind of movement with the wrist, honey.
Bouncing off you, like, what are you doing? Stop. And they just keep doing it. That's what it is. So
they're throwing pennies at you because you're a fucking bum.
Overall,
shaking your little 10 cup.
I do think tonight I made some, some income from these kicks. So someone had done like 1,000 kick. Someone did 500 kick. There was a few hundred kicks. So I probably made like 20, 30 bucks on kicks, which is nice. But I just hope that it's not intrusive to every single stream. I hope that they realize the mistake that they've made and they make it so that it doesn't pop up with one kick, support. It shouldn't be in the chat like that. Now, the way I'm going to do it is the way I used to do it with bits on Twitch. I'm only going to shout them out if I get 100 bits or more. So it's 100 kicks or more in a contribution. I'm not going to shout out anything lower than $1. I don't do that now. I'm not going to. It's got to be $1 or more. I'm never going to shout it out. Okay? Also, right now, there's no way for me to integrate my pop-up system with these kicks.
I wonder how many memberships on his other scam channels still get renewed. Probably quite a few of them.
It's brand new. I'm sure,
especially if it's like $2.99 or $3.99 or $4.99, something like that. Something that some folks might not even think about, or they might see it reflected in their bank statement or what have you, and they'll just go, oh, it's a it's $3 or $4, and oh, it's a membership to what have you.
Eventually, it'll work just like bits work on Twitch. I'm sure these kicks will work on Kick, and I'll be able to have animations and things for them to say thanks.
Oh God, now we have to talk about more fucking animations, as if he doesn't have enough shit scrolling across the top of his fucking screen, and it's so intrusive.
Right now, I can't do that. So FYI, nothing yet, but I'm sure it'll be coming. And when it does come, I will be using pop-ups to say thank you for those. Okay? Cool. Now, the other...
You can set a minimum in the back end. Yeah, but he doesn't fucking know that yet. He'll know that in like 3 years.
Piece of hilarity is that the ending of Gears of War Reloaded was insanely...
Okay, if he's going to talk about Gears of War, then I don't care anymore. It's time. Now that kicks have been released, I think it's time that together we watch from Mighty D. I think we watch together some 50-bit bitch.
The figment of anyone's imagination, nor is there time to talk about it. I'm in the middle of an action sequence. Okay.
Runaway snacks never come.
Let us never forget the end of Bug Snacks and 50-bit bitch.
Is it over? Please say it's over. My heart can't take much more of this.
No time for an
Yeah, Super Party. I think, that should be, if Kicks, TOS is anything similar to Twitch's, then you would think that would be a TOS.
Poor Gramble, dear. We better boogie.
I'm gonna start Rune. I'm just not gonna respond to you anymore because you're trying to make an exciting finale of the game all about you. What the fuck, dude? Just grow the fuck up. Seriously, I mean it. I'm in the middle of a game that's really exciting ending. I'm trying to get into it. Oh, Phil's not reading every cheer I am and micro-analyzing. This could all be a figment of someone's imagination. Shut the fuck up. Seriously, shut up. You're stupid. Okay.
It's one of my favorite. I don't know what it is about the way he says that. Just, seriously, shut up. You're stupid. It's one of my favorite things that I've ever heard him say. I don't know why. And there's the way he looks in the camera. Shut up. You're stupid.
Seriously, shut up. You're stupid. Okay.
Come on now. Get, you varmints.
It's no use, Whammy. Must have learned a few things since the Stone Age.
Well, what do you want me to do? I won't let them take my garden.
There's hardly any garden left.
There's enough. I still got my special sauce, fresh grown.
Oh, good thinking.
What? That's not what I meant.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Would you mind helping out? Just a matter of life and death is all.
Oh, she's using the cactus. She's using the cactus to fight, which is awesome.
Someone cheered 50. Holy shit, Phil. That was probably the rudest thing I've ever heard a streamer tell a viewer apologize to him. That was uncalled for.
So it's what, acidic? It's like acidic.
Vicky, thanks for becoming a member, honey. I appreciate you. Big ups.
Actually, they go after each other. They all go after each other. Nice. Cool.
I remember when Ninstar Rune took over Phil's Xbox account. This is an old video from like 4 or 5 years ago when he was streaming over on Twitch, and he used to get the bits, and some guy would cheer like 50 bits. It's where the expression like 50-bit bitch comes from. And he would like, I'm not going to waste my time reading all these cheers from like this. He says something like something 50-bit bitch.
That's about as big a break as we're gonna get.
Okay. Hold on a second. I mean it too. Hold on.
So here we go. Ninstar Rune. Nah, I think I know how much I can poke the bear, or at least I like to think I do.
Sorry, I mean to hit that. Since people are intent on ruining the playthrough, because this is what they're trying to do, you can all get the fuck out now. So here we go.
So we have some limbs here.
We have some
Get
salt.
out. Like, I don't know that you're all from the same group of people. Like, I don't know who you really are anyway. Even though you've been in here the past few days cheering and shit, like, I don't know who you all are. Okay. So here we go. But don't worry, because these people will be back begging to come back. They will. They'll be begging to come back when you get. Oh, why did Phil? I wish that didn't happen. Oh, man. I'm in the finale of a game, action-packed finale of a game that people were wondering what the heck this game was. We just got a huge twist, really exciting finale. I'm going overtime on my stream to finish the game for everyone. Let's just distract everyone and do. Oh, he's not reading
It's
every cheer I'm doing immediately. It's a little brat mentality. Shut the fuck up. The stream's not about you. Now you got other people. Why would you show up to people like that? No, you're out of here. Enough is enough. All I want to do is enjoy the end of the game. That's it. And if you're gonna act like that, then just don't come back. And I mean it. Every one of them in there that are acting like that, just don't come back. I don't need you here. We're here to have fun and have a fun gameplay stream. I can ignore a cheer if I feel like it because we're in the middle of an action-packed segment. And I would shout it out later. Not, oh my god, why does it feel reading my cheer immediately? And then try to get a whole mob to distract me during the finale. So now I had to stop playing for a minute to let this cool down. All right? Enough. I don't want to hear these fucking idiots acting like dumb shits on my stream trying to derail it. It's against the rules, and you know that. So, goodbye and good riddance. And don't come back. I'm begging you tomorrow. Oh, can I come back to the stream? No, you're an asshole. The stream's not about you. Jesus H. Christ, dude. Okay. Now, let's all relax. I want to see how the game ends, all right? I'm excited to see how this ends, all right? I've been waiting for the end of this for a long time here. And I'm not going to have it ruined.
More leaning manual bands.
By a bunch of idiots. Here we go. Here's more. Okay, goodbye. Okay.
Not protractor. Not egg. What is it? Oh, egg
Who's
popper.
next? Anyone left? Are we good now? Hopefully we're good now. All right. Everyone ready to see the exciting ending of Bug Stacks and not be distracted by a bunch of fucking little shits who are just being freaking obnoxious tonight? Good, because I am too. That's what I'm here for. That's why I've been playing the game for 2 weeks. All right, you guys ready? Thank you, Derek. He said, I hope you have fun with the finale. I do too. Ready? All right, let's finish this. You are my bitch. Thank you for the free money, dummy. And
You are my bitch.
you can lick my balls.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I can't imagine why. nobody wants to watch anymore. So that was the little clip there. So we've got a snort. We'll go to Raphael here in a second because I know that he's probably there. But there's just one more. So this is from Snort Burnell. Karen Burnell explains the 50-bit bitch meme. And I think it's pretty funny.
Now let's play the game.
What do you mean? Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
Now, before we get to shoutouts, I want to address a new meme that was spawned last night. It's definitely not a positive meme, but of course all my detractors jump on shit like this, so I am going to personally explain it to all of you. The 50-bit bitch meme. Yes, 50-bit bitch. Allow me to explain what happened last night. Last night, I was in the middle of finishing Bug Snacks, so I'm in the midst of this crazy, jaw-dropping, action-packed segment, and I mean, like, it's super important that you pay attention to the segment, because actual characters from the game could actually die if you don't pay attention. Let's put it that way, okay? You have to be paying attention. And
the War Dog Leader situation still irritates me. War Dog Leader comes in here every now and then.
What you're doing.
They're very
During
nice.
the segment, we had someone who cheered, a 50-bit cheer, who had some theories about the end of the game. In fact, they had cheered multiple times 50 bits with all these different theories about the end of the game while
Not even gonna give the dude a name. Okay. Well,
it's happening, okay? Now, first of all, having theories about the end of the game is a cool way to interact with the stream if you're not in the end of the game. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
actually, the stream was derailed by Pig Roach, not by Ninstar dude.
it's actually unfolding in front of our eyes. And this person just kept cheering little cheers and saying, oh, I wonder if this is what it is. I wonder if this is what it is. It's like, dude, we're seeing it now. Just chill out and relax and we can watch it all together. So I'm trying to give shout outs to this guy constantly. He cheered 2 or 3 times about this during the actual ending of the game when we're all just trying to focus on the end of the game. All right. Then he cheered once during the actual ending segment of the game where you have to pay attention or people will die. So I'm hyper focused. And this guy got so angry at me for not immediately shouting out his cheer. I think it had been like 5 minutes and I hadn't given him a shout out. He cheers again and says, well, I guess I just shouldn't ever contribute ever again, man, because you're not acknowledging my cheers. It's, you know, basically complaining and saying I'm being disrespectful to him for not derailing the entire stream and the entire ending sequence of the game to read his cheers that aren't even pertinent because they're about his assumptions about the ending of the game that we're seeing happen. You don't need to assume what's going on in the game when it's actually happening in front of you. All right?
That's right. This is the United States of Phil. I am the supreme being. I make the rules, and what I say goes. This is not a place for you to stand on your soapbox and...
Oh yeah, DJ Runo gave him $20 for Goose Game, and then somebody claiming to be DJ Runo came and like he emailed Phil or something like that, and Phil just fucking shit on that guy, and then found out that like it wasn't really him.
Complain about censorship and freedom of speech, because the bottom line is you don't have freedom of speech. This is my land.
So basically, he does this, and then immediately other people trying to jump on a piling on bandwagon about it, and I just had enough. So I banned them because I was like, dude, I'm not going to put up with this. Number one, I'm not going to be threatened on my own stream. You're threatening. You'll never contribute again because I didn't immediately give you a shout out. That's incredible.
I'm not going to be threatened. You came on my stream and threatened that you would never contribute again. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Nobody would believe you if they didn't hear it.
What's the word for it? Entitled, right? I mean, listen, I'm grateful for every single contribution I get on a stream.
Obviously not. You told this dude, seriously, shut up, you're stupid.
I've told you guys many times. Contributions are not mandatory, they're not expected, they're greatly appreciated. But not if it means because I get a cheer, now I have to completely derail my entire stream.
No one asked you to.
Especially the epic, action-packed finale of a game that I've been playing for weeks and have
Bug Snacks. Bug Snacks.
been waiting for this moment, and we're all paying attention to the game because it's so interesting. And now you decide you want to derail my stream, and it's all about you. Like, talk about being entitled and talk about making it just completely off topic and trying to derail a stream, right? It's not your stream just because you do a 50-bit cheer. Sorry, that's just the case. If I want to ignore a cheer, I can. If I want to delay a reaction to a cheer or a thank you shout out, I can. I'm the streamer. That's totally in my right to do that.
Well, as long as I'm able to be an independent person on the internet making my own content, I'll say and do what I want. I do what I want on my streams, and you like it or you don't like it, but you don't tell me what to do. Fuck you, go fuck yourself, I do what I want.
Yeah, apparently Bug Snacks took him 2 weeks.
Listen, if you don't want to cheer again because you're upset,
But remember, he doesn't play him every day.
took 5 minutes to respond, that's also in your power. But then don't make the stream all about you and start cheering again. Oh, I'm never gonna cheer again. Blah, blah. Ridiculous. It was just so immature, and it really irked me the wrong way because I'm trying to pay attention to a game and I can't now. Now my whole stream is derailed by this shit. Okay? So I banned the person, and then immediately, 2-3 other people come to his defense. Oh, you shouldn't have done it. All right, enough is enough. And I paused the stream and I banned them all. I said, listen, we have to take a step back here, all right? I think you're misunderstanding the purpose of my streaming. I'm not streaming because I want cheers to come in.
Fuck you. You're a liar. As you know, I am an avid actress who is always trying to make money. This is my job, and it is about making money. Make double money on the same game. It's always a money grab. It's always, you know what I mean? It's always got to be making as much money as much as possible.
I'm streaming because I love games. I'm here to see a game through that I've been playing for 2 weeks. I enjoy what I do. That's what this is supposed to be, okay? Not, oh, because you cheer now, everything stops, so that we can just constantly give you shout-outs. That's not what the fucking stream is. I mean, in reality, that's why I have a pre-stream. So we can get shout-outs out of the way and get on to the gameplay, you see? That's what people who complain about the pre-stream don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're talking out of their own ass. The whole stream would be people begging for shout-outs if I didn't do a pre-stream. You understand? So all that being said, then I went on and I finished the game. And most people appreciated that, who were into the game. They were like, dude, you're right. Like, people were just derailing everything, and we just wanted to see the end of the game. Now, when the credits, after the credits had rolled and everything, all right, I was explaining myself, and I was saying, acting like that makes you, I made a funny meme. I said,
you're a 50-bit bitch.
Just because you cheer 50 bits, all of a sudden you think you own the stream, and you demand things, that's being a bitch. That's like bitching constantly about stupid shit. I mean, who cares about me reacting to a cheer immediately in the middle of the most action-packed, dangerous segment of the game, right? That's being, talk about being entitled, all right? So I called it 50-bit bitch, and of course everyone latched onto that and started memeing it all over, you know, all the detractor channels and everything. Oh, 50-bit bitch.
It's pretty fucking rude to call somebody a 50-bit bitch.
Of course, they're saying the opposite. They're trying to say, oh, it's because Phil's ungrateful to his viewers, and he's saying to anyone who cheers 50 bits, oh, it doesn't matter. Of course, that's not the case at all. As I told you guys, I appreciate every single contribution that comes in, but you
Only contributions over $1, which is what he just said on his daily FAP from last night. Only contributions over $1 are appreciated. Wow, dude.
can't make the whole stream about you just because you cheered. It's the same thing for people who contribute in any other way.
No, you don't have to make the whole stream about somebody because they cheered. But how about you don't say, seriously, shut up, you're stupid.
It's the same thing for people like Tutankhamun, who years ago came onto the stream.
That man is still living in his head rent-free.
And
Oh
because
my
of the tip, he was
god.
giving giant cheers. He thought that now the stream was all about him, and he tried to control the stream. That didn't last very long. He got banned, and then of course he tried to charge back everything because he's an asshole. All right?
And if I look down at the stream chat and everything is tut, it's going to be ban, and then we're going to continue on like normal fucking humans and not...
Ban. Gone forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit. Anyway, I'm not going to watch the whole thing. Because Philipper's here, so let's go hang out with Raw Philipper. But I just thought it was funny that with the introduction of kicks now, not bits like on Twitch, but on kicks, he's going to have the same problems and the same issues. And I just thought, I don't know, it just 50-bit bitch, like, popped in my head. Thought it was funny.
I'm playing classic.
Let's see what this loserino is up to today. Let me see if I can skip some of his garbage. Oh, okay. He didn't show up on time. No, wow, he really didn't show up on time. Okay. Well, we don't have as much skip juice as I thought we'd have. So that super sucks. That's all right. We got this.
Good morning, everyone. The podcast is back, and I hope that you're ready for some chill fun today. Out of nowhere, we've got some interesting topics to talk about. First of all, Kick has new improvements to live streaming, including the ability to set sub goals for set periods of time, as well as...
Oh, yeah, the sub goals, too. So we'll be having some sub goals that he's going to want to hit, I'm sure.
a brand new Kicks system that rivals the bit system over on Twitch. We're going to talk about that this morning to explain fully how it works, and already how we found out about some loopholes and issues with it that Kick's going to have to improve. Also, of course, I want to tell you how I'm going to handle it. Now, in addition to that, something dawned on me last night, okay? I was playing Silksong yesterday, and I came to the realization that it just seems like this year, the best games are all very similar in one certain aspect, but at the very same time, those games have not gotten much attention on my streams.
He talked about this in the Daily FAP, so I apologize. I cannot help that Grandpa repeats himself, but that's okay. Maybe we will get a little bit more information here. Maybe he will have a take that doesn't... Oh, he had an epitome again. No, fuck. Up drinking that gin and he had another epitome.
And I'm trying to put two and two together. I think that we need to have an open discussion about the gaming year that has been 2025 and why people seem to like or dislike a certain type of game on DSP Gaming. Because obviously I want to do what's right for the future, but at the same time...
Bro, has he been up for he's been live streaming at this point? I'm a little bit behind. He's been live. He goes live at 10:45 his time, 11:41.
I don't want to be skipped.
Does dude have 110 people watching? Oof, fucking rough,
The best games of the year. So, we've got a good amount of stuff to talk about today. Thank you so much for attending. It is time for a fresh new episode of the Level 1.
I'm technically I'm attending Raw Phil.
On podcast.
Because if I can do anything without giving you a view, then I will absolutely do it. So it's at this time I will say, thank you, Raw Phil. We don't deserve you. he is looping, but now that he has a little bit more time, because he rushes through those fucking daily faps just to shit out like more content to hopefully get more views. Now that he has a little bit more time to talk about this is where you have to hope. This is where you have to hope for the gold dust. Maybe we'll get some today. Oh, we have the chats are switched on Rawfill today. We have Kick over to the side.
Alrighty, everybody. So welcome to the show. Today is Wednesday, the 16th. No, excuse me. Tuesday, the 16th of September, 2025. I'm DSP. I got confused because this is a really weird week. It's only a 4-day streaming week for me. And usually my streaming weeks are like 6+ days. So only having 4 days has thrown me off for sure.
You don't have to say 6+. There's only 7 days in a week, bro. You could just say 6 or 7. There aren't 8 days in a week. Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to keep track of everything going on. It's a little difficult, to be honest. But it's been a great week so far. The first half of the week, we had great progress in the 2 major playthroughs that I've been going through, Chronos and Silksong.
TLDR, Phil blames his audience and game developers for his content not pleasing everyone since that's right, he does everything correct. He did nothing wrong.
We finished Gears of War Reloaded's campaign on hardcore difficulty last night to a hilarious end, which we will talk about for a little bit. And we had a successful chill return.
Got some moral support happening here.
To American Truck Sim streaming on Sunday night. So far, so good. Everything has been great. In fact, if you're not aware, I believe we have had 8 straight streams.
That's funny. That Harundum came over here and gave me a super chat. Now they're over there on YouTube on Phil's stream. That Harundum. That's weird.
If not 9 straight streams where we have hit all of my support goals. Okay? That's amazing. And wasn't expected.
Do I still live with Mr. Toxic full time? I do. We still live together full time.
You know, the last couple of weeks, it was kind of touch and go there where I would hit a goal, then I would miss a goal, then I would hit a goal, I would miss a goal. I'm very happy.
Speaking of, do you want Mr. Toxic to stream today? And what do you want him to stream? Do you want us to put a poll in Discord? I'm sorry, I forgot Discord. She's old. Do you want us to run a poll in Discord, or what do you want to do?
That we have had so much support. Now, in addition to that, it's not just one person, because there were a couple streams that were pretty much carried by like one person. But since then, we've still been hitting goals. We've still been getting support. It's been great. So I want to say thank you to anyone who attended my streams over the last week and has supported and allowed me to hit goals. Now, before we even get to hellos and topics, I just want to say this. This stream right now is probably the one stream that I am nervous about the most for support. Why? Because guess what I am playing after the podcast ends?
Sweet Hogan, we know. And you're probably not going to make any money.
Suikoden 2.
You could drop it at any time. Just like you did with Minecraft and Truck Sim and everything else.
As we know, whenever I play RPGs, particularly more traditional RPGs, it's incredibly hard to bring an audience, or I should say, to retain an audience. I've had no problem getting the audience for a podcast, but as soon as I start playing that game, it's like, oh my God, run for the hills, abandon all hope, get the hell out of Dodge. We'll come back when Phil's done. And that's frustrating because I have a great time playing classic RPGs. This Suikoden 1 and 2 are games that I played when I was in my teens on the PlayStation 1. I absolutely loved these games. Okay, I did. And I wanted to share those experiences with all of you. The Suikoden 1 playthrough, we had really good support for. And in general, we had an engaged audience who came by, hung out, talked about the game, and had a great time.
He's really still playing that. He is.
Time.
He sure
With Suikoden
is.
2, I'm not saying that we haven't had some people come by.
Day 1 of Sweet Hogan, he didn't hit the goal. The first day, so.
To hang out and have a good time, we have. But the support has basically been all over the place. We have had streams where we have hit goals, and we have had streams where we have not even come close to hitting half a goal. All right? So it's this simple. This stream right now, let's get some support rallying for the podcast. So that way, if you're not going to stick around for Suikoden 2, that's okay, but we've hit the goal. Seriously, if you like Suikoden 2, stick around and hang out with me and have a great chill afternoon. But if you don't, support the stream for the content that I put out before it, and for in general, the fact that I am here so often putting out awesome content for you on a daily basis, and the fact that you appreciate it. Let's get some support rolling, and let's crush the goal. Let's break the norm. Let's not make this a pattern where every time that I play Suikoden 2, I'm not going to be getting any support. Instead, let's crush it, all right? So thank you in advance to anyone who supports. We're going to talk about a new kind of support on Kick.
I'm not going to think about how, maybe something's wrong because this game repeatedly doesn't allow me to hit the goal. Let me not think about, what could I do differently? No, let's not do that. Fuck it. I'll do everything exactly the same. It's you assholes that should just give me more money.
Just a moment that was added last night out of nowhere. No one was expecting it, and it's kind of out of control. Let's get that out of the way, and then we can talk about the other topic, which is the best games of the year that I'm kind of having a hard time getting people to watch. Okay? Cool.
So more bitching and moaning and complaining from last night that apparently he
How's
isn't
everyone
done
this
with.
morning? Who do we got? We got Zolocity, we got Copium, Girl Set, Ian is here, Jimmy John, Usagi Jojo, Christian, Apollo 360, and Chris on the YouTube side.
Why are we doing this?
Which aren't even
Stop
real,
it.
but it's that meme. Rebecca, how are you this morning? Savis GTA, how are you this morning? How is everyone today? Captain Base Pants, a morning toker. Is it really that bad? Is life that bad that the first thing you do when you get up in the morning, you have to hit the weed? Really? It's kind of like those people too who like,
You have to hit the weed. Hello, fellow kids. Do any of you have some marijuanas I can buy?
like they can't function without liquor, so they have to get up and have like
Where are the cool parties this weekend?
a Bloody Mary. Oh, I couldn't imagine that. Anyway, well, welcome everyone. I hope that you're all in a good mood and ready to chill with me here today for the
I pick it trash behind the dumpster of the pizza place.
topics that we have on the show.
It's still cool to live with your mom when you're 45, right?
Where should we start? Where do we begin? Right? Wake and bake? Oh, God. Ian is doing a £5 super chat to get the ball rolling today. Now, here's the question. What is the exchange rate for the pound today? The pound exchange rate has been all over the place in the last several weeks.
Yeah, and that's also like super rich coming from this fucking asshole who probably wakes up still drunk from the night before.
So let's see what that's worth today. Every day, it seems to be a different value. So let's do pounds. USD.
Oh, we have to do our conversion. Someone didn't convert it for you? What the fuck?
So £5 is $6.83. It's holding steady. It was actually that yesterday, so it has not changed in the last 24 hours. So Ian with the first super chat of the day says, I'm starting that ball rolling. Momentum. Thank you very much to Ian for the first contribution of the day. Well, technically, Extra Bondage over on Kick is sending kicks, but he's sending 1 kick, 10 kicks. And we're going to explain in a moment why I can't track that stuff.
So in other words, he still didn't work on the back end and fix it to where there is a minimum.
Okay, at least for now. Maybe long term I can, but right now it's just not possible. Anyway, Ian, thank you for a $6.83 contribution to start the day. Now, how about this? Ian got the ball rolling. How about we have our first tip of the day via PayPal? How about we get our first gifted sub of the day? And how we get a membership? And how about we get our first 100 kick of the day over on Kick? Someone do 100 kicks at once, because I actually count that towards the leaderboard. Okay.
Yeah, we see that you added it to this never-ending fucking scrolling crap down here.
Let's get that momentum rolling so we can hit that goal and not have to worry about Suikoden 2 being the only game that I don't hit support for when we've been hitting goals every other stream. Let's go.
Imagine this is why you convert currency, not because you day trade, but beg children. Yep.
Go.
Yep.
Okay. So what we need to do, we need to talk about these new additions to Kick, because both of them.
Do we? I don't think we need to talk about that at all. I don't give a fuck. I don't even use Kick. So this doesn't affect me at all.
are interesting, but also confusing. It actually seems like.
I think it only confuses you, Grandpa. I think you're the only one. I don't use Kick, so I just don't know what it looks like on the back end. But I would imagine it's kind of like Twitch, kind of like YouTube.
They're not necessarily.
Kind of like, I don't know, fucking Streamlabs. It's probably all about the same.
That emo. They're not necessarily polished yet. Okay, so allow me to explain. So the first new feature that they added to Kick streaming yesterday.
Oh yeah, he knows that it's not polished yet. He doesn't know how to work his own shit.
Is a subscriptions goal. What is that and how does it work? Well, what you can do now is you can set a goal.
Why do people in your audience care about your like sub goal or whatever the fuck it is? Why? Why do there have to be goals? All this time that you waste like worrying about goals. Because you worry about, you're already worried that this game isn't going to hit the goal today. So why don't you focus on that?
Goal for subscriptions that you're trying to hit during a set time period. It could be as short as a few hours.
Listen, Toxie, gotta get a kick so you can contribute to him. No, he can suck my dick. Absolutely not.
As long as several days to a week, you can basically do it however you want, and that way you and your viewers have something to work towards when it comes to support.
He's doing just fine. He said a few days ago that he's doing just fine. I don't have to pay him anything every month to be able to stream him illegally, supposedly, as I'm doing right now. I don't have to give him anything.
The cool thing about it is you can pick any one of your emotes as the emote that promotes the goal. So I have the new salute emote as the emote promoting this goal.
Most of his audience is from YouTube. What do they care about this? That's a very, very, very good point. It's all he cares about. Oh, Virgil, don't we know it?
I actually set this up this morning.
Oh, my good sir, don't we know it?
25 subs by the end of tomorrow. So that includes this stream, tonight's late night stream of Chronos the New Dawn, tomorrow's daytime stream of Silksong, and late night tomorrow night, Chill with Phil.
Boardroom meetings are daily. Yeah, but this is so bad, though.
Phil returns. We haven't done a full-on Chill with Phil stream in a long time, so it's Chill with Phil stream tomorrow night. All 4 of those streams combined, we're trying.
Why are we doing Chill with? Are you out of stuff to do on the nighttime stream, honey?
Trying to hit 25 subs on my Kick channel. Can we do it? Can we hit the goal? Can we get the momentum going now? If someone gives a sub, we'll get that momentum rolling. Let's get that going right now. Let's get our first sub towards our 25 goal for the next 2 days. Let's go. Okay.
Oh, of course. Now that Kick allows him to do sub goals, now there's a sub goal. Oh my gracious.
Anyway, so, by the way, thank you. Terry Bogard did a 100 kicks. I don't say did a 100 kicks. I say gifted 100 kicks or sent 100 kicks. Okay? So thank you, Terry Bogard. That will count on the leaderboard. Now, if you're wondering, what does that mean? Wait a minute. What are you talking about? I'll explain in a moment because we're going to explain the kick system, okay?
I'll explain in a moment, but I really got to get this money.
Each kick is worth a penny. I'm not kidding. So 100 kicks is the equivalent of $1. So now we are up to $7 of support for today's stream. So again, let's get that momentum rolling, right? Let's get our first tip. Let's get our first sub. Let's get our first membership. We got some kicks and we got a super chat. Now let's get some support in the other regions. All right? Cool.
Yeah, super cool.
Very nice. Okay, so how does this sub goal work? Well, like I said, you set it up. There's now a bar on the chat. I don't know where it is because I have the pop-out chat, okay? I don't see it. So I have to ask the viewers right now, everyone who's watching me on Kick, where do you guys see the sub goal? Where can you guys see it? Is it visibly visible in the chat? Is it somewhere on your page when you're watching the stream? I don't see it. I'm not sure where it is.
It's almost like you should have figured this out already.
You don't see it. You don't see it.
Nope.
You don't see the goal? Well, what's the point of the goal? You don't see the sub goal. Let me make sure that I set it up.
Jesus
yeah, it says sub
Christ.
goals, 1 active.
Jesus
yes,
ever
set
loving.
subscriptions goal 0.25. Yeah, it's there, but where is it? Like, where can you guys see it? You guys really can't see it. Well, what's the point of it then? If you can't see it, then why does it exist? Can anyone on Kick actually see the sub goal? For real, not messing around with me. Dr. Jedi says, maybe if someone gifts a sub, it pops up on the screen. Tron Gates Legacy says, watching the stream on desktop, you can see it under the video. Are you guys watching on desktop? Do you see a bar under the video screen? No, it's not a moderator thing. It's a community
I'm watching on desktop, but not you, asshole.
thing. Everyone's supposed to be able to see it.
Boomer tech support. No! Golly, no, please. I'll leave. I'll just straight leave right now. Nope.
Pot of Desire says they see it. Okay. Felipe Baxter says, scrolling across the bottom of the screen, I see it now. I'm being told it may not be on mobile yet. Well, the mobile app is ass. Like, I'm not lying. Mobile, the app for Kick is so bad. I don't recommend anyone use it at all. Even if you're going to watch Kick on your mobile phone, I recommend that you open a browser and watch it through there. Do not watch it through the app.
It's Schrodinger's sub goal. Yeah, right. Gaming channel, in case you forgot. We're here for gaming.
The app is terrible.
You guys, he got a new way to get money, though. We have to talk about this new way, you and me both. Right, let's just both go fuck off. I'm not doing this today.
Okay.
This guy just, he just sucks. Like, I don't know how else to... It's not a very, professorial way to say it. I know, but this dude just kind of sucks.
Saying, if you can see it, it'll be below the stream video window, okay? I guess we'll have to try to confirm that long term here. So Tron Gates Legacy said it's below the video title on the right-hand side. You should be able to see it if you navigate to the stream. Well, I'm watching for the dashboard. So my dashboard is not actually, like, the proper stream. Here, let me see if I go to a different browser. Or maybe... Oh, hold on. I'll do it on my computer over here. I'm not logged in over here.
Chill interactive fun stream, guys. Are we having chill interactive fun? I'm not here to watch him get paid, right? Well, apparently today we are. We're here to watch him collect his money.
Okay, it's on the main channel page, okay? You see the video window. You see DSP Gaming Reel, gift subs, customized channel, the number of viewers. Scroll right below that. And it'll say, about DSP Gaming Reel, and has all my info. And then to the right, 25 subscriptions to go in 2 days. And it has an emote, but that's not the emote that I set for it. So I must have forgotten to do it. I did, didn't I? Okay, hold on. I'm going to try to fix that. Can I change it?
Fixing stuff on the fly. Oh, sweet, merciful Jesus.
Oh, crap. They won't let me change it. I got to start the whole goal over. All right. I'm gonna end the goal and restart it.
We'll all just sit together. We'll hold hands. Maybe somebody could hum or sing peacefully. We'll all be okay.
Emote attached to it. And I want to have a nice emote attached to it.
Oh, of course.
We're going to do 25. And we're going to have it by Thursday. Okay.
Wouldn't be because by Thursday is the day you get paid from Kick.
Our goal. All right, so I've started a new goal, and it worked. I'm literally looking at it right now, and it worked live. It's below the stream. It's me saluting like this. It's 25 subs by the end of tomorrow, okay? So now let's get some subs going. Let's get some support rolling. Let's hit that goal. Let's hit 25 subs in the next 48 hours.
Mighty Mike, if you're looking for my Discord link, if you have the unhinged membership, then over in the posts section, it used to be called community, but I'm old. It's called posts now. If you have the unhinged membership, it is there in those posts for you. You can click the
How
link
does that sound?
and head over to the not so super secret DSP Discord that I have.
That's not too much to ask, honestly, for support on Kick. It's not. In fact, I will say this. I want to get some momentum going because Kick support has been slow this week. In the 2 days I streamed, we've only gotten like 10 subs.
Oh, no.
Oh, really? When I'm being told when I set up the new goal, it popped up on the chat screen and people were able to see it. Okay, we don't have to keep it there. It's going to be below the stream. You can see it there, okay? Oh, that is correct. Breaking Fist says, are you aware that if you are using the mobile app on iOS or Android, Kick will charge you $6.50 for a sub, but if you use desktop or the web version, they only charge $4.99? Yes. Anytime that you use a mobile app to buy something, there's an upcharge for the app store through which you're using it. So never do that. In fact, a ton of mobile games now are pushing their customer bases to not use any purchases through the game, but instead to go to an online store where you link your account, you buy through the store, then they send you the items you purchased into the game through like an inbox or an email box. That completely bypasses the extra profits that the mobile app stores try to steal for no reason. So I strongly recommend that. If you're going to support anyone on Kick, if you're going to support anyone on YouTube, if you're going to support anyone, hell, on Twitch for that matter, never use the app or app store. Always go through desktop or go to a browser and log in manually through a browser and do it there, or else you are paying significantly more money just to do it through an app. It's absolutely ridiculous. Okay? All right. So, FYI, we have that goal set for tomorrow. Let's do it. We have 4 streams to hit that goal. Let's get our first sub of the day towards that goal right now. All right? So those goals will be set. Now, here's the thing. Some people are already saying, well, will you ever use those goals and actually drive support and do like rewards and things? I don't know yet. First of all, let's even see if it works. It just launched, right? Who even knows if it's going to track properly?
Oh, God. Are we going to have rewards for YouTube goals and rewards for Kick goals? He's not going to get any subs on Kick. Like, I don't know what he thinks this is going to do. Nobody is going to give him subs over on Kick.
Or what it's going to do. So let's calm down and let's give it a test run. Let's see if the tracking works, if it's proper. You know what I mean? We got to be sure that everything's fine. Once we can confirm that this new feature works, maybe we can do stuff. What? I don't know yet. We can think about it, right? It has to be something quick, obviously. If it's for a certain set number of subs, maybe it's a silly dance. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows, right? But we can figure something out that if we hit the sub goal, that we have a little celebration or a little reward, but I'm just not sure what it could be yet. All right? Cool. Please give me 1 second. Jasper Kitty had jumped in my window, and then he jumped out, but now the sun is coming through the curtains because he moved the curtains. Let me rearrange the curtains for a second, okay?
Oh, no. Gotta go. Gotta run. Everybody get fucked. Give me your money. Gotta go. Well, the thing about it is, Jerry, is he is worried about the dents saving money because that's his money. They need to be saving that money. That's his money.
Okay.
How's being a giant bat going? You know, same complaints as any other bat, I suppose.
Okay, so that is one thing going on Kick. We're going to talk about the other one in just a second, but apparently I have a couple shout-outs to do, people are saying. So first off, it looks like there was someone sent 100 kicks. It was Phil's best friend did 100 kicks over on Kick. Thank you to Phil's best friend. That counts for $1. So thank you for that. By the way, for the record, we're going to talk about these kicks now to explain how they work and everything.
Oh, God. Why? We don't have to explain how they work. You don't have to explain how everything works.
I'm going to shout out anything that's 100 kicks or more. That's it. I cannot shout out anything smaller than that. I'll explain in a second, but I want to let you know up front for those who are doing, because a couple people did a few single kicks and like 10 kicks. I can't shout those out. I'm only shouting out 100 or more because that's $1. I mean, it's the same thing for super chats and everything. I only shout out $1 or more. Okay? Cool. Okay. Let's see here. Hold on. Loading.
Sir?
Someone tipped $1.01, says, why do you round down tips? I don't round down tips. I just don't count change. I'm not going to sit here with a fucking calculator counting pennies. I just don't have time.
Then you should round up. If someone gives you like $6.42, then you should say 7.
It's not worth my time, quite frankly. Okay? There you go. Very simple.
Is it you round down so you can get more money? Sounds like you round down so you should, so that's, you know, that 650 or whatever becomes 6 and not 7, so you're still $1 off.
All right.
Okay, that's fine.
Take that shit to the bank. This isn't a bank. This is a stream.
Honey, just say it with your chest out. Like, just say it. You're not technically breaking the law. Like, it's gross, but you're not breaking the law. Like, be proud about it. Be proud of who you are.
Okay. Now, can we get a real tip? Instead of $1.01 from someone trying to be a jerk, let's get a real tip. Come on. Let's get our first real tip of the day, and let's, for God's sakes, let's get our first subscription of the day over on Kick right now. Let's get our first sub towards the goal. Let's see if the goal...
You know, if you'd stop shitting on all the people who give you $1, you'd make a lot more money. Like, honest to God, if you would stop shitting on people who gave you $1. You have 167 people watching you. Maybe a few of them would be more inclined to give you something if you didn't act like such a dickhead about it all the time.
Works. We can't see if it works until someone gets a sub, so someone do it right now.
I have to get this one. He's been doing this a lot, though, lately, so they're kind of boring, but I still have to do it. He looks so miserable. Like, seriously, look at his face. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, take a break. Keep a calculator nearby.
My eye burns. Crap, my eye's burning. I couldn't hold the pose because my eye started burning. So, I should note, for the last 2 weeks, we've been very fortunate here in Washington State where I live. It's been cool. It's only been like the 70s. We had a couple days actually we're in the 60 degrees Fahrenheit range. So basically getting to almost fall weather. And we were this close. We were going to take the air conditioners out of the windows and open up the windows and have fresh air in the house. Today we are having a 90-degree day out of nowhere. And it's only one day. Then all the weather goes back to being cool again. I don't understand how you can have a single day heat wave.
So you can't go like one day? If it's just one day, then you should be good. Right?
But we're getting it. So I turned on all the air conditioners. I had to bring out all the fans again because we had put the fans away in the other room over there. And I had to pull them all out again. Like, oh, I really hope this is only one day because I really want to feel like we're into the fall season. You know, the intense amount of brand new games.
Weather report time.
The cooler weather, the vibes of like the leaves falling and changing color. You know, Halloween right on the horizon and all the fun stuff that we do in October for that. I want that coming. I want that to be now. But the summer rears its ugly head for one final last hurrah. It's like in a horror movie when the killer
says the high today is going to be 86 in good old Renton, Washington. 86 in the evening for about an hour. Yep, that'll happen at about 5 p.m. 86, it'll hit its peak. And just 4 hours later, it will have dropped 10 degrees. So saith my little weather thingy here. The humidity right now there is 45. So.
Gets up for one last scare out of nowhere. You're like, come on, you piece of shit. Get out of here. So, very annoying. Aha! Oh, wait a minute. That's a resub. Now, wait a second. That's just a resub. Now, here's a test. Does that resub count as one of the subs for the 25 sub goal, or does it not? Let's find out right now.
Okay.
It does. So, resubs will count towards these sub goals. That's important to know. So, that's good.
So then you should count it towards the King's tax then, too. I bet you won't, but you should.
That's a legit sub that I do count towards the stream, as opposed to some of these people who just pops their resub message, and that actually isn't support because it's already happened. Now, that actually will help me to track properly, I think. So thank you. That is Kitchoop? I have no idea how to pronounce this name. But thank you for the resub. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate that. So now we're only have 20.
It's sad fucking times, isn't it? Digital Melanin? Nickel and diamond 'em. Nickel and diamond 'em. Jesus Christ.
4 subs to go to hit our goal by the end of the week. Let's go. Let's get some more subs on this very stream. Because again, remember, Sweet Code N2, historically, my least supported streams right now. I want to flip that script. I want to change that narrative. I want to hit the goal on this stream so that it's not the dead game or the dead stream that Phil only plays for himself. I want to.
He hasn't talked about anything but money since he got here. Nothing but money.
Have people support my content. Let's go. Okay, so now let's talk about
the resub message means their bank account got hit again, dickhead. Count it, bitch. Exactly.
The other half of this new equation going on.
That's right. If they were able to send that message, that means they got charged for another month of the membership.
On Kicks. They're actually just called Kicks, okay? So on Twitch, they have a bits system, and that bit system is you purchase these bits behind the scenes through Twitch. Twitch charges you a premium. So for example, over on Twitch, this is just an estimate. I haven't been on Twitch in many years. It used to be like, so you buy 100 bits for like $1.40. So you pay $1.40. Twitch will keep 40 cents. That's their profits. You now have 100 bits to give to a streamer, and each bit is worth a penny. Now, the streamers on Twitch are not allowed to say that. I know how stupid that sounds, because obviously everyone knows that bits have monetary value, but Twitch actually had it in their terms of service that streamers can never say that bits have monetary value, or that's a violation and you will lose your partner status. I wish I was kidding. I'm not. Twitch actually has said that, and there was one time when Twitch actually contacted me and said, stop talking about bits. And I was like, are you fucking crazy? You fucking idiots? I'll talk about what I want. I'm not going to lie to my audience. But they want everyone to lie over there. I think there's some kind of a legal loophole that they try to use for their own taxing purposes to say that bits don't have monetary value when everyone knows that they do. Okay? So, each bit was a penny. So over here on Kick, they're using exactly the same system. You have to buy these kicks ahead of time. How do you do that? Well, take a look right now at the chat.
We're talking about Twitch because the kicks are essentially like bits. And he has to equate something to something else all the time. So that's the closest, most relatable thing he can, kind of equate it to, essentially.
And what you'll see is right next to the chat box where you would type the chat, there's a few different things, and one of them now looks like a house. I don't know why they're using that icon because it just looks like a house to me. But apparently that's supposed to be a store. I don't know why they think that looks like a store. I would have used a $sign, but instead they use a building, okay? So you click on the building, and then you can buy...
I would have used a $sign. Yeah, I bet you would have. I bet you would have.
Buy kicks, okay?
We know you love the $signs, don't you?
Current exchange rate? Well, I can tell you what it is in the United States. It says get kicks, okay? So for 100 kicks, it's $1.09. For 250 kicks, it's $2.69. For 500 kicks, it's $5.29. For 1,000 kicks, it's $10.55. For 2,500 kicks, it's $26.35, and so on. What it looks like is...
Like Brother X says here, remember, folks, Twitch kicked him out for no reason. Yep.
The more you buy, the less of an upcharge there is, if that makes sense. So basically, if you buy them on a dollar basis, you're paying 9 cents premium per 100. But if you buy, for example, 1,000, you're only paying 55 cents premium, which means it was only 5.
We are talking about pennies, like literal pennies. Literal pennies, y'all.
Cents per 100. So it declines the more you buy at a time. So if you're someone who watches a lot of kick streamers and you're going to be doing a lot of kicks to support them, you're probably going to want to buy the biggest pack possible because you save the most money then. Okay? Now, the way it works is
that what you do on WWE Champions?
In that very same menu, there are different levels of kicks that you can do, starting at as little as 1 kick. Then there's 10, 50, 100, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, and a whopping 50,000. And each one of the larger categories starting at 100 has an animated picture that it plays in chat. One of them is like a coin. There's like a suitcase. Don't ask me why there's a suitcase. A bullhorn, a sneaker, a big blinged out K necklace, and the 50,000 kicks is a giant grenade. So you might say, well, what's the value? Well, I don't know yet because they haven't contacted us to even tell us. But if it works like Twitch, which I'm assuming it does, why wouldn't it? Each single kick is a penny. So if you do the math, a 100 kick is $1. 500 kicks is $5. 50,000 kicks would be $500. So right now, if someone were to do a 50,000 kick grenade on my channel, we would hit 3 goals immediately. So let's go. Who's going to be the first 50,000 kicker on DSP Gaming?
You've got to be fucking kidding me, right, dude? Like, you got to be kidding.
Real on kick. Let's go. I will put you on...
I want to give Phil my 2 cents. I know it's corny. Leave me alone.
The Wall of Fame. You will be there immortalized as the first ever 50,000...
I thought it was clever.
...kicker. Let's go. Let's hit it. Yes. Okay. So that's how it works. Now, when you do those kicks, okay, it displays your
I've never seen any other streamer do this. It's because they don't. It's because they don't.
Contribution in the chat. It'll show, like I said, an emote or a moving animation.
Look how excited he is. This is your gold dust. It is. It really is. Look how he's so excited. He's so excited. He's so animated. A new way to get more money. A new way to paywall more shit. Like, he's so excited.
For those. And they go, like I said, 1, 10, 50, 100, 500, etc. Now, herein lies the problem and the rub. Okay? As of right now, they just launched these last night. This wasn't even on my first stream yesterday. It was only on my late stream. Okay? The way that they've set it up currently, there's absolutely no way for me, the streamer, to regulate any of this at all.
Virgil, thank you for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. He's a broke beggar bum, people. People who have money, excuse me. Don't talk about it this much. It's pathetic, Phil. Yeah, this dude's a piece of shit. This is egregious even for Phil. I agree. Yeah, this is getting pretty bad. We're literally coming down to pennies now.
Okay, well, what does that mean? It means
he thinks his audience can't figure this out on their own. Or maybe they can't, but I think the thing about it is I think he's just so excited he has to talk about it. He doesn't have anybody else to talk about this shit with.
That right now, someone could keep sending 1 kicks and spam the chat entirely, and I have absolutely no way to control that whatsoever. Okay? And that's actually what happened last...
Isn't that what's happening right now? I think that's happening right now.
Tonight is when I was streaming Gears of War Reloaded, people were buying 100 kicks for $1, well, $1.09, okay? And then they were literally going 1 kick, 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 1 kick.
Oh my God, stop. What are you doing? Stop. What are you doing? What is happening? No, I'm not doing this.
Sends kicks.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that was going to go on for so long. My bad. I have failed you guys. Ugh. Let's move on from that garbage quickly.
So there's no way to stop the kick spam right now at all. They coded in the kicks, but they didn't actually test it. So anyone could just sit there spamming and you can't stop it, okay? Now you might say, well, why would you want to stop it? That's support. Well, you're right, except here's the rub. Let's say, for example, someone walks up to you on the street and says, hey, man, here's $5. Seriously, just take it. You'd be like, oh, cool. I'll take $5. Thank you so much. Now, what if someone walked up to you on the street and they had 5 rolls of pennies and they said, hey, man, here's $5. Here's a penny, here's a penny, here's a penny, here's a penny, here's a penny.
Well, depending on what your situation is, you stand there and take the pennies, or you say, no, thank you, and you keep walking.
You're like, what the fuck? And the pennies they're bouncing off your chest, they're bouncing off your face. That's fuck the shit they do. That's the equivalent of what's happening on Kick right now.
It's not, but okay. Don't let anybody have fun, for fuck's sake. Don't let anybody just think it's silly to buy 100 of them and give you one, after another. I won't go on and on like that, but by all means, don't let anybody have any fun.
Listen, I like support, don't get me wrong, but you pelting me with pennies doesn't really add up to anything significant, but it completely derails the chat.
Number one, who gives a fuck if it derails the chat? Your Kick chat is nothing but fucking LARPers and trolls. Who cares? Fucking nobody. And if you get an extra, I don't know, $5 to $10 a day out of it, then, why are we doing this?
People can't even talk. Last night, I'm not kidding, people could not talk during Gears of War because there were so many kicks bouncing off the chat.
They're talking right now.
Couldn't even see their text lines. It was just 1111111. Oh, look, someone said something. 111111. So, absolutely, there's going to have to be a way to regulate this. What I'm assuming is they're going to put the same thing in place that you could do on Twitch, where you could set it up that there has to be a minimum.
In 2 minutes, he demonstrated that it bothers him, why it bothers him, how it specifically bothers him, so you can get to him, and then how to do it. Well said, somebody on Kick.
Level of contribution, either for it to even go through or for it at least to show up in chat. Okay? That's what I'm thinking. There's no way that they're just going to let this fly forever and everyone's going to be able to go 11111. It's going to be to everyone's chat. Can you imagine right now on a big Kick streamers chat what it must be like? Because right now, I mean, I'm a small-time guy. I have, 80 viewers? I'm curious. How many viewers do I have right now?
Oh, now we have to look and see how many viewers he
has. I have 100
has.
viewers, exactly. Wow, how did I get exactly 100? So with exactly 100 viewers, we got a few people doing it. It's not that big of a deal. But can you imagine on big Kick streamers, 1,000 viewers, 2,000 viewers, and everyone's flicking ones? You probably can't see the chat at all. So how are they ever going to interact with their audience?
You wouldn't see the chat. I mean, if it's really moving quickly, you wouldn't be able to see it to begin with, so.
Right? So there has to be some kind of a regulation. There's no way they're just going to allow this to nonstop go down, all right?
You have to control that on your end, sir.
Now, FYI, this does mean that there's some changes. You probably already see one of them. I am going to be tracking kicks on my stream in increments of 100 kicks or more. Meaning if you do 100 kicks at once or higher, I'm going to count that towards my stream. I'm going to put you right here, top kicks. Right now it's Terry Bogard who did the first 100. If someone does more than 100, they will take up Terry Bogard's spot, just like we do with every other level of contribution, okay? Now you might say, well, I don't understand. Why aren't you going to count the single kicks, the 10 kicks, or the 50 kicks? Because it's too much. People are just going to start spamming. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, this was the first person who did 10 and 50. Forget that shit. It's got to be $1 or more. It's the same thing with tips. It's the same thing with super chats. It always has been. You got to hit that certain criteria to be counted. Okay? Fair enough? So that's how I'm going to track it. Now, as of this morning, there's currently no way to have any pop-ups and celebrations on my stream for kicks. That's of today. I would assume this is a brand new
Big up, Spoon Hurler. What's going on, honey?
thing. What's now going to happen is all the services that are streaming integration services are going to run to code in these kicks, and likely within I'm going to guess a week. I'm going to guess that within 1 week, they will have the ability to actually do pop-up thank you messages for kicks. Okay? And if that's the case, I'm going to do exactly what I'm doing now with the shout-outs. If you do 100 kicks or more, I'll actually have an animation play, and then we'll have incremental, 100, 500, 1,000, for those levels.
Tell me again, it's not all about the money? Because supposedly it's not all about the money.
And we'll have different animations for them, okay? But I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to be doing every single kick or anything like that. But I like the animations. I would love to do that. I mean, I think it was a huge improvement when we actually added the animations for the streams for subs, right? I think it's awesome when someone gives a sub, you get to see the animation pop up and everything. So we are going to do that when these kicks get implemented, whenever they do, through these services, okay? Now, there's another big caveat here, all right? And what is it? Currently, I have no ability whatsoever to actually see how many kicks have been given to me. They didn't even code a screen yet on the Kick streamer dashboard that tracks kicks. So I have no idea last night how many actual kicks I got. I remember I was getting one kick, one kick, one kick. I don't know how many there were. There's nowhere to even see that. It doesn't exist. And last night, Kick staff was in my chat. This guy named Brian showed up, and I asked him directly, is there a screen somewhere for this? And he says, no, it doesn't exist yet, but it will. So as of now, I don't even know if there'll be a significant impact on my income with these kicks. There's no way to track it whatsoever. Okay? So let's see what happens. Obviously, listen, I'm not going to say, hey, don't use kicks. They're too intrusive. No, right? So go ahead. Please support the stream with them. I appreciate any support. I really do. And I'm hoping that it does add up. And I'm hoping that overall it will be an improvement to the support that I get.
How long has it been since he started? You mean today? He was 10 minutes late, so he showed up at 11:40. So we've been talking about this for just shy of like half an hour.
On the streams, it'll help out the business. But I hope that they quickly implement all these things that are missing, because, man, it's going to suck if we have a few weeks where everything's like half done and not functioning properly. Terry Bogart says, if I get to 50,000 kick points, where will I go in the Hall of Fame? Well, maybe we should actually do a Hall of Fame if you guys wanted it. But you guys would have to be okay with it. Like, I used to have that. I used to have a leaderboard that would track overall contributors, but then people started getting harassed because of it. My detractors would go after those people. So then I did away with it because people were saying, oh, it was, you know, too much of an annoying thing. If you guys wanted to have like a kick Hall of Fame where we could have like, you know, top kicker, I would maybe could create that. Maybe I could do like a slide that we play on the streams that says, here's the current top kicks leaderboard of the people who are the top kickers who did, you know, I did a 50,000 kick and now I get recognition for it or whatever. Okay. Excuse me. We could maybe do something like that. All right. So let's see. Let's see how it goes. All right. Now, hopefully everything is going to work out fine today. Please understand, if something goes wrong with these kicks, if the chat is spammed, I can't do anything about it. I literally have no power. My hands are tied. Okay. They are. My hands are tied.
I don't think that's entirely accurate, but okie dokie.
And there's nothing that I can do about that. All right. Ian says, will you do badges for high kickers? Again, that's another thing. Kick does not allow you to gift out custom badges except for subs. That would be awesome. Imagine if I could assign a special badge if you're currently the person who did a 50,000 kick. I'd do that. I would make a badge and do it, but they don't have that. That's what I mean. What I'm hoping is, yes, they launch this fast, but hopefully they'll put more thought into it and there'll be more features and things associated with it, because I would absolutely love that, to be able to gift out stuff as, you know, rewards or thank yous to people who contribute to my streams. Okay. I guess we'll have to see what happens. All right. So as of now, the kicks are in effect. You can send kicks to support the channel. Sadly, I can't track them to know how many I'm getting, but if you do 100 or more, I'll give you a shout out and I'll put you on the leaderboard and we'll go for there. Okay. Awesome. All right.
Wow, that only took a half an hour.
Good stuff. What's up, Gabriel? How are you
Yeah, good stuff.
today? All right. So I got a couple shout outs to do, and then I want to move on to my next topic about the best games of the year and the streams and stuff like that. And then after that, we'll probably do some Q&A. Okay, cool.
So the rest of the podcast is going to be how I'm playing all the hot new games and no one's watching my videos. Why isn't anyone watching my videos? We'll get that for a half an hour. And then we'll get some Q&A for 15 minutes before he goes to take a shit. That's where we are.
So, looks like I got a couple of tips here. Let me take a look.
I'm going to buy 500 kicks and send one kick that just says toxic and nothing else.
Someone tipped $2 says, you have advice on being a good cat dad. Sure. You have to be very patient with cats because cats are not like dogs. A dog, basically, you can train a dog to be very obedient.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how much of this, like, I feel like my brain cells are just dying. Like, just mountains of my brain cells. I think they're just like, oh.
And to be like a faithful companion. A cat is nothing like that whatsoever. A cat is a creature that has its own personality, and you basically have to judge your cat based off of its personality.
Dogs have their own personality, too. Everyone has their own personality. Birds have their own personality. Giraffes have their own personalities.
Type. There's 3 types. There's, I forget what they actually call them because there's official names for them, but they color code them. One is like red, one is blue, and one is green. Red is like the cat is a loner and wants nothing to do with you besides food. Blue is kind of middle of the road where the cat will sometimes want to spend time with you, but a lot of the times it's independent, but it's still a sociable cat. But a lot of the times it'll go off by itself. These cats usually are fine being left alone. And then you've got green cats, and that's what Jasper is. Jasper is the social cat. He absolutely 100% of the time wants to be with you no matter what you're doing. Seriously, you go to take a dump, he's sitting outside the bathroom sticking his paws.
Most cats are social creatures.
Under the bathroom door because he wants to be with you. How dare you close the door on me that I can't be with you? Okay? So you need to learn your cat's personality type, and you need to adapt properly. If you treat the cat the wrong way, the cat actually might have an adverse reaction. If you have a red or a blue cat and you try to snuggle with it all the
Pig roaches don't have a personality. They do. They're just narcissistic ones.
time like it's a green cat, that cat might actually be angry with you and actually start having bad behaviors because it doesn't like the way that you're treating it. Okay? With a cat, you absolutely need to adhere to a diet for said cat. Do not be feeding it human foods, even as much as people like to say, oh, cats drink milk. No, they don't. If you give a cat milk, it gets sick. They cannot digest like cow's milk like we can. You should research and find out per your breed of cat what the best food is and stuff like that. And you should only feed it exactly what you're supposed to give it. Like, for example, with Jasper Kitty, 1 bowl of dry food a day, and it's a special dry food that treats him for urinary tract because he's had some urinary tract infections years ago. So we give him this specialized food. Then we usually give him a wet treat once a day, and then every once in a while we'll give him a little bit of wet food also as a treat, but we buy him the good stuff, the one that's meant for like special diet. And he's good. He hasn't had a medical problem, I think, in about a year and a half, 2 years since he's had.
You wouldn't know. You don't take him to the vet. How do you know? You don't get him any checkups. You don't get him any blood work. So how would you know?
A single medical problem.
I'm not saying I want anything to be wrong with Jasper. I'm just saying you don't know.
Okay, since we adjusted his diet. So you need to be about that. You can't just say, oh, I got a cat. Let me just go out and buy you know, the big bag of the dry ass food that's cheap. That's garbage. It's full of carbs. It's full of things your cat doesn't need. You know what really kills me about cats? How people have food for it that's like for humans. Like you'll go to the store to look at cat food. It'll be like, oh, look, it's beef with cheese and rice. You have a cat. You don't have a gourmand that's going to sit there with a fork and knife and eat it and rate the flavors. It's a cat. All it needs is the protein. It doesn't need the rice. It doesn't need the cheese. A cat should never have to eat cheese ever in its life. There's no reason for that. You understand? So that's what I mean. I have a million things I can tell you about cats. Hopefully at least some of that has been a good initial digestion of information there. But I have a lot of things that I've learned being a cat dad. Okay. Oh, let's see here. I got a $2 tip from someone who said Kick Chat is so much fun. I will say this. Kick Chat definitively reminds me of Twitch Chat. There's just more going on. In Kick Chat, you have moving emotes and global emotes, and they're fun. The global emotes on YouTube suck. They really do. They're shitty. The global emotes on Kick are fun. You got that cat yapping. He's going blah, 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 like this. I love that one. You got the dude, the meme of the guy laughing. That's funny. Like, I love the memes that they have on Kick. Those are just funny. The rat emote, it's going like this. I love those emotes. They're very fun. I wish that there was, oh, the bumblebee is one of my favorites. The bumblebee's going,
Wow. Wow. Yikes.
And there was a reason, you know, something happens in a game and then everyone uses the global emote together. It's funny as shit. I love that. Sadly, on YouTube, look at the global emotes on YouTube. What even is that? I don't even know. I've been streaming on YouTube full time since 2021. I still don't know what those emotes are. What is that supposed to be? A red Pac-Man ghost? What is this supposed to be? I don't even know. It's weird. These are just bizarre global emotes that people are using right now on YouTube. They're fucking but weirdo shit. Why can't they add
He hated the yapping cat. Yes, he did.
better ones than that? I don't know. The ones on Kick are nice. They're memes and funny shit. Okay? So,
Okay.
good stuff, right? And I hope that you guys enjoy the Kick stuff. I do like the chat for funny things better. I do. I think that it's like a funny thing to be sitting in Kick Chat and seeing all those emotes flying and all the funny stuff. All right? However, Kick Chat is a way harder to kind of like keep control of and moderate. A lot of troll accounts go on Kick Chat. So you'll always see more activity on Kick Chat, but you'll also see a hell of a lot more trolling. The YouTube crowd is usually a more reserved crowd, a more relaxed crowd, people who are here to actually enjoy gameplay and not really to troll that much. Okay? There you go. Okay. So, on to my final major topic for the day. And this is a serious topic that we have to discuss because I'm wondering, I want honest answers.
I highly doubt we have to discuss this. Something tells me we probably don't.
Now, honest feedback, and I hope that you guys will give it to me. That's why I'm talking about this during a
You don't want my honest feedback, so you don't really, I won't take that personally, but you don't want it from me.
podcast because I feel like I'll get better answers and better feedback if I bring it up now.
Yeah,
okay?
you do that, honey.
So here's the
you
deal.
do that.
If you take a look at 2025 so far, and if you can believe it, we're 3 quarters through the year. I know that sounds crazy. We are 3 quarters through 2025. Okay?
We're all aware it's
What have been
September.
the absolute biggest stinker games of the year? The ones that were essentially from AAA studios that used to be the big hits. Okay? Games like Assassin's Creed Shadows. What in the holy hell happened there? A game that used to be at the top, the tippy top of games that would come out, ended up being a humongous piece of garbage. No inspiration, no originality, awful graphics and visual problems with the frame rate and everything. Controls wonky, gameplay loop boring as dirt. Piece of garbage. It really is a piece of garbage. And again, that's what it used to be. Those would be the big games, right? You would always think, oh, Ubisoft's going to pump out a new Assassin's Creed. All good shit. Here we go. Now, you can't even trust big AAA studios to put out anything that you even need to play. Most of the time, you can skip the big games and you've missed nothing. That's sad to really think, all right? Now, some of the games that have been good, but not great, have been this big wave of remasters, right? Think of all the freaking crazy amount of remasters that have come out recently. I mean, just in the last couple of weeks, you had Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater, and Gears of War Reloaded. These end up being some of the most solid games in the modern day because, sadly, it seems like a lot of the games that are now coming out are so underwhelming that the remaster is better than the new game, right? Seriously. Like, I had a lot of fun with Snake Eater. I really enjoyed it, as frustrating as it was on hardcore. I enjoyed Gears of War. Those were legit better than some of the big AAA games that I have played recently, okay? But now it's time to be honest. In 2025, what have been the absolute best games of the year? Well, I can only tell you my opinion, and my opinion is subjective. You might completely disagree with me, and that's okay if you do. But in my opinion, the best games this year have been the ones that no one saw coming, that literally came out of nowhere, or that are from indie studios that already did great, and then they had a chance to shine now that it actually has big support, and boom.
His YouTube chat is so fucking boring. Yeah, the Kick chat is full of trolls, and that's usually pretty
Their
good.
latest iterations are great. So what kind of games
Yeah, YouTube's just...
am I talking about? Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Blue Prince, and most notably right now, Hollow Knight Silksong. All 3 of these games are not from ginormous studios with huge budgets, not a AAA staffing, but all 3 of these games, in my opinion, have been best in class this year. Claire Obscure, arguably the best RPG I've played in a decade, okay? Insanely good story that's completely unique and keeps you guessing the entire game. Graphics that blow you away. Gameplay elements that take parts from other popular RPG franchises, but combine them into one congruent whole that honestly feels kind of better than what they lifted from. and one of the best soundtracks I've heard in a game in many years as well. It literally hits it on all
How do you do it to put up with this? And most of the, to be fair, most of the shit I tune out.
fronts. Tons of content, meaningful content, great main story, awesome side content, mini games, awesome combat that's either turn-based, but you can have action focus with the parry and dodge system, each character being completely different. It's an amazing game. All right?
Gold dust only appears if support is low, and when it's low, you try to troll him. Yeah, if you can send him like $2 when he's like having a shitty day and hit a specific, like, you know, if you could just hit a nerve in the right way.
It really is. Blueprints, a game that I was never even going to play, but then it got virally popular. People started talking about
Yeah,
it.
Jerry, he's gonna stream later. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we're gonna do Fortnite again or if we're gonna do. He might want to do Hollow Knight. I'm not sure.
You guys convinced me to play it, and when I started playing, I was like, holy shit, this game is good. It's got a combination of roguelike elements with exploration and puzzle solving. It's one of the most
Salving. The fuck was that even, dude?
unique games I've ever played, and it has an insane amount of content. I mean, I played the game for over 60 hours, and I didn't do everything. There was still more to do, and I had to tap out and give up because the gameplay was just getting too long, and everyone wanted me to move on and do other content. I was like, damn, I actually have to quit the game because it's so long. And now Hollow Knight Silksong, which now that I'm a good, over 10 parts, probably around 12, 13 hours into it, I can tell you honestly, probably the best Metroidvania game of all time. And some people are going to be like, oh, fuck you, Phil, how dare you say that? No, really, like, I think it is. It's got elements from the best Metroidvanias. It's got challenging, engaging combat, very exciting, interesting, improving platform.
Why is he telling us this? Because he doesn't understand why he's playing these like really awesome games, but he's not getting any views.
It's got this big
I think that's where we're gonna slowly take this turn, but Grandpa, it's gonna take him about 15 minutes to get there.
This overreaching.
Oh fuck, I have like no skip juice. I did not know this. I didn't realize he was gonna be I didn't realize he was gonna be like 10 minutes late, so.
Dungeon map that has areas that unlock once you get certain abilities and stuff. Like yesterday I just got the wall jump ability, and now I can go back and backtrack to all these new areas that previously I couldn't go to. It's like the best of everything that you would possibly want from a Metroidvania. Oh yeah, it also has a story. Like that's one of the things that usually lacks a lot when you play Metroidvania is that the story's just not that good. In this one, it actually has a unique story with deep lore. So it's got the lore of a FromSoft game, the exploration elements of a Metroid game, the combat elements of, say, Symphony of the Night, right? A leveling system. It's got everything you want. Seriously, it's super good. So for me, I'm looking at all these games. I'm like, wow, overall, this year, it hasn't necessarily been one of the best for gaming, but the games that stand out are all unique for one reason. They're all indie/small studio games, not giant AAA releases. The AAAs have failed. They have fallen flat on their face and have miserably flunked out, while these little guys who were like the little guys that could, right? They have absolutely persevered. They have broken through that barrier to become some of the best games of the last many, many years. Okay? So that's one thing that all those games have in common. But there is another thing that those games also have in common that I feel like I need to bring up because particularly they apply to my content and my streams. All right? Player Obscure, Blueprints, Silksong. What is the common factor among all three of those games in regards to me and my content? Should I just tell you? Okay. The common factor is I streamed all three of them, and every time that I do, I cannot retain an audience at all. Seriously. When I start playing any of those games, I lose audience. I'll give you a perfect example. Right now, I currently have 224 viewers on YouTube. I currently have 104 viewers on Kick. And if I booted up Silksong right now to play it, I would go down to 130 viewers on YouTube and 50 viewers on Kick. And I'm not exaggerating. But if I booted up Call of Duty, I would retain the viewership. In fact, the viewership might even go up. Wait, what? So if I play an overblown, overproduced AAA game, comes out every year, never any different, same old song and dance, repetitive game loop over and over, I can get more viewers than playing the unique, best-in-class, small-time developed, but amazingly awesome, hit it on all cylinders, amazing Game of the Year contender? Yes, for some reason, this audience will not stick around for the best games. And I guess the question is, what gives? All right? Because I've heard various different reasonings for this. I've heard things like, well, these games are boring. I've heard things like, well, they're so popular, people have already seen them. Or we're actually playing them, so we don't want to watch, right? I've heard all these different rationales. And maybe in truth, the actual truth of the matter is somewhere in the middle of all of them. Maybe because everyone's already playing them, you've already seen them elsewhere, they aren't so particularly fun to watch, they're more fun to play. Maybe it really is like right in the middle, you get one of those big diagrams, and you have this percentile, so then you have the thing that overlaps in the middle. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But I want you to understand from my perspective, okay? I am the streamer, I'm the creator, I'm the one who plays the games and tries to make entertaining streams and playthroughs for all of you. The goal of the stream that I put out is to get an audience, to hook that audience, to engage and entertain that audience so that they will want to, in turn, engage with me during the stream and then reciprocate with support. Okay? That's the point. That's the business model. I put out the free content. Hopefully the content is good enough for you. You like it, that you want to support it, and then I can stay in business.
But you just said it right there. You put out the free content. That's right. Therefore, they can consume it for free if they want to, or they can choose to go somewhere else. Yep. I just want to make sure that you know that you said it. You put out free content. That's correct.
I can support my family and I can make a good living while you continue to get that level of quality content that you're enjoying because you supported it. So, there you have it. So if you take a look at the games that I'm playing,
maybe they don't feel like they're getting quality. I'm eating a cupcake. I'm so sorry.
doesn't it make sense that I should focus on games that are going to bring in the most amount of viewers, that are going to bring in the most amount of engagement and the most amount of support? I think it does make sense. And if you look at Clear Obscure, Blueprints, there were sometimes those streams did well, and there were many times those streams did poorly. They were not hitting goals. Viewership was poor, but I continued to play them regardless. Why? Because I loved those games, and I knew those were Game of the Year contenders, and I need to play them, or else, number one, I'm doing myself a disservice as a gamer. Number two, when I get to the end of the year, there's no way that I can do like the best and worst games of the year if I don't play the best games. And number three, because quite frankly, I want to get some level of enjoyment out of what I'm doing. And not to say that I don't get enjoyment out of playing Call of Duty or something, but I feel like this job would have way less meaning to me if I wasn't allowed to play the best games. You understand? If I was told, you have to purposefully skip all the best games of the year because no one cares about them on your streams, just play this garbage instead. I would probably hate my job. I would
probably. You already hate your job. I think we officially just right there ran out of fucking skip juice. So that sucks.
Never want to do this again. Seriously. And I understand that this is a business and it's my job. You know, I get that. It is about support and stuff like that. But at the same time, at some point, you got to kind of put your foot down and be like, no, I'm also going to try to enjoy myself while I'm doing it. That's the point of gaming. Okay? That is. Like, that's the whole idea behind video games, is that you somehow get a level of enjoyment out of it. It's not supposed to be you're sitting down to play a video game and you're grinding and it's work. That's actually not the point. I think a lot of content creators have lost that joy, that point. Oh, it's time for the daily grind, yo. I got to jump into this one game.
Don't ever say that like that again. Stop it. It's time for the daily grind, yo. That's rough.
That I play every single stream and I got to go good. I have to get my placing and my ranking and I have to level up and get a certain amount of points today.
You know, some people have fun doing that.
That's not the mentality of someone who enjoys video games at all. And I don't even understand it. Maybe you do. Maybe you're into the whole esports thing and shit. And oh, my gaming is my grind. And that's how I make my little, grind this shit out today.
Most of the time they enjoy it.
What the fuck are you talking about? The point of video games is supposed to be enjoyment. If you're sitting there and you play a game for 5 hours on a stream and you don't enjoy a moment of it, you fucked up. You're doing it wrong.
But you've said many times that you don't enjoy it. You've said many times, I'm not enjoying this. I'm not having any fun. I no joy this. Like, you've said it many, many times. So what is your point?
Wrong. That's not the point of what was created. You understand? It's supposed to be for the joy of it. And I get it because it's all about money now. It's the same thing that happens with professional sports or wherever big money comes.
You don't really get to say anything about money, seeing as how you just talked about money for 35 minutes. You just talked about money for 35 minutes. So really, don't go there. Don't go down this road.
Right? Well, do you think that the pro athlete always loves what they're doing? No, but they should at the very least love the game they're playing. If they're going to make it their living and what they're going to do the most of, then they should actually have some level of enjoyment of doing it. I think that's been lost by a hell of a lot of people.
Including you.
Okay?
Including you.
Seriously. I don't get it. So you understand where my frustration comes in. Best games of the year are coming out. I start playing them. I'm blown away. I love them. And the immediate feedback.
Then play the games that you love so much on your own time. You're an entertainer, sir. Your job is to entertain. So yeah, they want to see you rage. They want to see you lash out. That's just kind of where you are on the internet right now, dude. Like that's you. That's what you do. They want to watch you rage. They want to watch you act like an asshole. So you might as well just put on the clown nose and rage and act like an asshole and count your money at the fucking end of the day. Like, you're an internet personality. That's what you do. When you're streaming to hundreds of people, you're an internet personality. Now, whether or not it's like your own personality when you're not streaming is really inconsequential and neither here nor there. So the games that you want to play, it's kind of called tough titty, said the kitty. Then go and play those on your off time. Go play what you like. Play this boring ass fucking Sweet Hogan game or whatever the fuck it is. Play that on your off time since you love games so much.
I get from the chat, this game's boring. Go back to Call of Duty. Go back to this other game.
Yeah, go back to the ones where you actually talk or do something. I tuned in to fucking him playing a Silk Song yesterday. There for like 35, 40 seconds, he said nothing. He said nothing. He did nothing. Nothing was happening.
Where we get a quick laugh or whatever. We don't want to see you play this one because it's too long.
Well, you take just ridiculously long to finish games. So are you going to start learning any of this?
That gets me. It's too long. It's too long. Isn't that supposed to be a good thing? Like, if the game has a good story, good gameplay elements, don't you want more of it?
Yeah, not once every 5 or 6 days. If I like a game, I want to see it the next day. I don't want to show up on Monday and go, oh, this is really cool. I like this game. And then have some asshole like you say, well, great, we'll play this again Friday night. Well, fuck you. I'm going to go watch someone tomorrow who's playing it right then and there.
But a lot of people, no, the game's too long. I just can't follow it. I can't tune
Nobody says that in the entire history of ever.
into that stream or whatever.
X to gout. These things did not happen.
Right? So, that's what I mean. It frustrates me when I know these are the best games. I want to put out playthroughs of them, and people aren't along for the ride. Instead, they say, well, I'll be back when he plays so-and-so instead. But what about this being one of the best games of the year? I don't care. So,
well, not everybody is going to care. There are certain things that I watch, and people will go, like, say in the chat, like, Toxie, no, I don't want to watch him eat, or I don't want to watch this, or I don't want to. Like, yeah, that's no problem, man. You can come back later, or tomorrow, or whenever, or don't, or, like, whatever. Like, if it's not your, if it's not your thing, that's fine. Okay, like, that happens to everybody. You're never going to please everybody. People are allowed to tell you, I don't like this game, it's boring. People are allowed to tell you you're taking too long to beat the game. People are allowed to have opinions. You have to stop asking for feedback if you don't want to hear the opinions.
honestly, I would like your feedback on this.
No, you don't want the feedback. You don't. You never do.
Okay, because here's the thing. Some of these do get support. As of now, the reason that I have kept Hollow Knight Silksong in the rotation as primarily a daytime stream
is because it makes you money. We know.
Is because it has worked. Every single time that I've streamed Silksong, we've hit the support goal. So I'm able to then keep it.
But you didn't want to play it. You got Baldur's Gate 3'd into playing it. You didn't want to play it. You were going to skip it. People told you that you'd be stupid if you did. So then you played it, and now you're making money, but you hate it.
It's a daytime stream. Even though the attendance dwindles. Even though we go from 220 viewers down to 100-something, low hundreds, still I hit my support goal, so I'm able to still do that stream. Do you understand?
So why are we doing this?
So let's try to get some feedback, shall we? Please tag me in the chat. I want everyone's feedback on why this is.
Anyone's feedback you're just gonna say is shitty. You take too long to beat the games because you don't play the game all the way through. You play it for 3 hours and then we don't get it for 5 days. Your answer to that is going to be, well, I'm a variety streamer. That's going to be the answer to that. Oh, the game is boring. You're not very interesting. Yes, I am interesting. You don't know what you're talking about.
Let's see. First of all, Kaio Games says, no, not Kaio Games. Kaio Gomez says, your chat is, oh, that's not even a word, but your chat has too many haters who tell you they hate everything that you do. Don't cater to the 50 who leave. Cater to the 150 that stay. Matt says the grass is always greener on the other side. Gumbulon Prime, I'm just going to say this. What you said is so fucking stupid. He goes, got to remember, people are here for you and you have to be entertaining. Dude, if I...
Oh, here we go. So now someone told you that you're boring and someone told you that you're not entertaining. And that's fair criticism because you are boring. You are not entertaining. So let's see how you spin this.
It wasn't entertaining. No one would be on this podcast.
Just about nobody is.
Okay. No one would watch my content. No
Just about nobody does.
one would support it. There wouldn't be
You have 6 people who give you money.
thousands of people who clip and restream. I'm entertaining.
No, not technically. No.
May not be for the same reasons. Some could be positive, some could be negative, but people find me entertaining, you incredible fucking idiot. Or else no one would be here.
So see, there it is. You don't know what you're talking about. You're fucking stupid. I'm doing everything right because there are people here. Okay. But you asked for feedback. And someone said that you should be a little bit more entertaining. That you're boring. No, fuck you. You don't know what you're talking about. There are people here. Well, if there are people here, if you're happy at 220,000 subs, if you're happy with the 217 people watching you on YouTube, then why are we here? There clearly aren't thousands of people supporting you. 217 people watching on YouTube, huh?
That's the
Top memberships with a big question mark next to it there.
dumbest statement I've ever heard.
Top super chat, $5.
Christian says, when you force yourself to play a game that you don't like, it comes through. I think
Top tip, anonymous, $2. Yeah, they love you, bro.
you should just play what you like. Well, here's the thing. I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, this is a business. I do have to have streams that are going to pay the bills.
Right. So you should stop bitching, boo-hoo, wah. I don't get to do what I want to do. This is called, for you, not for me, but for you, this is called work, sir. Everybody who has to show up at their job today, whether they work from home or they work away from home, and whatever it is that they do, everyone has to go to work, and not everything they do is fun. Yes, that's correct. It's called work. It's called a job. If it was fun, it would be called fun, but it's work. So yeah, you're going to have to do some things that you don't like. You're 43 fucking years old. I'm sorry that you can't sit around naked and play with your fucking dick all day and sit there on camera and make $11 billion, but you can't. So here we are. Like, I don't understand.
So there may be a time when there's a game that I'm not particularly liking at that moment, but maybe I'll like it better later. That's happened. There's been a few games at first I don't like, or there's moments I don't like.
And then they start making me a lot of money, and then I realize the games are really great.
But overall, I do enjoy my experience, okay?
Sure.
Also, to be honest, it doesn't work. For example, like I've literally just talked about on this podcast, I love classic JRPGs. I would like to play more of them.
Well, then play them in your off time, free time, whatever the fuck you want to call it, when you're not streaming, because they don't make you any money, sir. So
I wanted to play Metaphor last year, but after playing 12 hours of the demo, we weren't hitting any goals whatsoever, and it was my least supported stream, so I had to drop the game and never played the full retail version. Okay? That's direct feedback I got from the audience. Now, let's say I said,
but if you love it so much, then you would want to play it in your off time, theoretically, right?
well, screw it, I'm playing it anyway. So now I commit to an 80-hour playthrough.
Then don't commit to it. Like, you're the one who makes these rules, these arbitrary rules that don't fucking mean anything.
Okay? That could be upwards of 40 streams where every time I play it, I'm not making any money. How do I stay in business?
That's really not their problem. That's nobody else's problem.
The answer is I don't. And I've had to make tough decisions like this.
Oh, boo-hoo. Yeah, the tough decision of the day. What video game do I play? Oof, this man has it rough. Here, people are having to choose between groceries and electricity, or maybe they have 4 kids, but only enough money for 3 new pairs of shoes. And this asshole over here, what fucking video game do I have to play today? Like, you're so fucking out of touch. Like, it's actually really fucking sad.
Where I have to say, this works, this doesn't. Stay with this, drop this. And there's nothing you can do. When you're an adult and you have responsibilities and this is your job.
Oh, don't even go down this road.
You have to make those tough decisions.
Yeah, really tough. What video game do I play today? While I sit in my air-conditioned office in my house. In my 3-bedroom house in my private gated community. Yeah, what video game do I play today? Before or after I blow $1,000 on a mobile game and order $100 worth of DoorDash. Oof, it's been tough. It's been tough.
Okay? A lot of people don't. This is just funny to them, their hobby. They can do whatever they want because they have a 9 to 5 outside of it. Or they're so...
Then perhaps if this isn't going very well for you, if this isn't going well for you, and it doesn't seem that it is, perhaps that 9 to 5 should be something that you think about.
Large. They're so huge that they don't have any financial problems because they're getting thousands and thousands of viewers a stream. They're rolling in dough. Well,
sir, you shouldn't have any financial problems. You've made over $100,000 a year on YouTube for the last 17 to 18 years. That's $1.7, $1.8 million. And there are some years where you made more. You made $200,000. I would think that there are years where he made $300,000 a year. You've made over $2 million on YouTube in your career. And you've given $300,000 to Scopely and thousands to Booze and probably tens of thousands to fucking DoorDash and Amazon and the home shopping bullshit and all the stupid action figures that you bought and spending $86,000 or whatever the fuck it was to move across the country and the BMWs that you had. So, like, no offense, dude, but, like, cry me a fucking river, okay? I guarantee you've cleared somewhere between $2 and $2.4 fucking million off of YouTube. We'll split the diff. I really estimate it somewhere around $2.2 million. So, boo-hoo. Baby boy doesn't know what fucking video game to play today.
that's not me. I'm the normal dude.
No, you're not. You make 6 figures a year, sir. You make 6 figures a year. A lot of people cannot make that claim.
The guy who has a normal life just like you, and I sit here and I enjoy games. And
did he say I enjoy games? My God, please tell me he said I enjoy games, please.
Decisions, okay?
Please.
A lot of people don't. This is just funny to them, their hobby. They can do whatever they want because they have a 9 to 5 outside of it. Or they're so large, they're so huge that they don't have any financial problems because they're getting thousands and thousands of viewers a stream. They're rolling in dough. Well, that's not me. I'm the normal dude. The guy who has a normal life just like you, and I sit here and I enjoy games. And I have to play things that work for my job. No one goes to work, works an 8-hour shift, and the boss says, oh, well, you're just not getting paid for today because it didn't really help anything. Oh. I'm really hoping that at least a few days when I work this week, I'll make some money.
Yeah, but when you go to a job, they tell you, well, this is how much you're going to get paid if you're salary or you're hourly or whatever. You agree to that. Here's what you're going to get paid. When you go to YouTube, they say you're going to make this content for free unless you're partnered. Now, when you're partnered, everything changes for you. So they're not guaranteeing you. It's not YouTube's responsibility to guarantee you anything. And they don't. You actually agree that you're making content for free unless you're partnered. And even once you get partnered, yeah, you only get a certain, you only get certain money depending on the views that you hit. And the more popular that you are per 1,000 views, yeah, you're going to make more money the more popular you are, for sure. And super chats and, all that kind of stuff. True, if you're partnered, if you hit your 1,000 subs. But still, that's not, I could make $100 today. I could make $5 today. I could make nothing today. I could make 1,000 today by streaming this for a little while. I never know. I never know for sure what's going to happen and what isn't going to happen. And that's an awful lot of eggs to have in one very shaky basket, sir. And I think that's why we're here. Coffee Boy, thank you for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. The truth is, Phil could have retired early, but here we are almost 20 years later with nothing to show for it. You are correct.
It's not how life works. So,
no, it might not necessarily be how life works, but you're the one who made this decision. So therefore, it's no one's fault but your own. It's not YouTube's fault. It's not the folks that are watching you and not giving you any money. It's not their fault. They're not obligated to give you anything. If they choose to be generous, then they do. But these are your decisions, sir.
Excuse me. I do think that
YouTube doesn't say, hey, if you get 100 viewers or 1,200 viewers, we're going to give you fucking $8,000 a month. Like, they don't say that. If you go to a job and you say, hey, I want this job, and they say, okay, we're going to hire you, you're going to make X hourly or salary, again, like whatever it is, they guarantee this is what you're going to get.
Playing everything that I want to play would never work, just to be honest. okay?
I'm younger than this fool and retired. Yep.
But I'm okay with balance.
This guy could be a multimillionaire. And there are things that he could still do right this very second that would still print this dude money. Because this dude is such a spectacular fucking lolcow. This dude, being an asshole like this, being just a piece of shit like this guy is, this dude could still print money. If he would just humble himself a little bit and poke fun and just embrace who the fuck he is, dude could still print money.
I'm okay with balancing things so that we have enough of the things that
the fuck you looking at over there, bro?
Other people want, and
what are you doing?
I want, or finding that happy medium to make ends meet, then I'm good with that. And that has been working. It has. It's just that sometimes there's tough decisions that have to be made on what gets played and what doesn't.
It's not really a tough decision. It's called this is what you do for your job. That's all. You really just have to be a big boy about it.
Mute says viewer quality over viewer quantity. Now that is actually quite an important factor. Quality over quantity. All right. Why? Because you might have 5,000 viewers, but if 4,500 of the viewers are fucking trolls who hate your guts, it doesn't matter that you have 5,000 viewers.
Well, that's why it doesn't really matter for you. Again, 222, funny, watching you on YouTube, but over half of them can't fucking stand you. Like,
you need to have people
that's just the way that
who
is.
like who you are, who like the content you put out, who will engage and support said content. Because then it doesn't matter how many viewers you have, you're still successful. That's what's been happening, honestly, with Silksong. Even though it's not a large audience for it, there are people who like the game and come and support it, so I can keep playing it. And I'm very grateful for that. I really, really am, because I love that game. It's the same thing with Suikoden right now, and that's the conundrum I'm having about Suikoden 2. Suikoden 1 was well supported. Suikoden 2 is not being well supported.
Sweet Hogan was supported by Iron Cuck. You banned Iron Cuck. You told him you don't want his money, sir. And he is gone. You told him you did not want his money. Sweet Hogan was funded by Iron Cuck.
It is dipping in views and is dipping in support.
Yes, because it was supported by a whale who tries to keep coming back and giving you his money. And you keep shitting on him. So he leaves and fucks off for a while. Correct.
And I want to keep it going. At this point, we're just reaching around the halfway point of the game. But I don't know if I can keep it going now because people aren't supporting it as much. You know?
So you let it go and move on. I really don't understand what's so hard here. I'm really just very, very confused. Then just drop the shit. Like, what, does it, like, hurt you personally? Like, do you take this shit personally when people, like, don't want to, like, support you or, you know, whatever?
I really hope that today we can rally and hit the goal. I mean,
it is possible. Protect your mental. It is possible that Iron Cuck is final wish. I don't know for sure.
Here we are, an hour into the podcast, almost done with the show. And I've raised what? Not even $20?
All you've done is complain about money. Like, are you actually fucking kidding me, by the way?
That's horrible. That's not good. The whole idea was that I was trying to...
Gee, it's almost like when you bitch and whine and moan and complain about money, it's almost like you don't get any. Almost like you should be playing a game here on this gaming podcast. Victoria, what's going on, honey? How you doing?
Yeah, head start.
In a minute.
So when I play
Hope you're good.
we're good. But you see my point? Like, there's certain games that I love, that I think are great, and in some cases that the entire gaming community think are Game of the Year contenders, and I can't get people to come by the streams. And I don't know what to do about that.
Maybe stop doing this. This whole thing has been about money. This whole fucking podcast has been about money. I don't understand. Like what the fucking problem is. Play the game. My bad.
Book Will says, what's the difference between yesterday's talk and today's podcast? Yesterday's talk wasn't a talk. It was a build-up session to get attendance before we started gameplay, and it lasted about 30 minutes. The podcast...
55. It was 55 minutes. I'm not letting that go. 30 my ass. 30 the fattest part of my ass. It was 55 minutes.
Runs typically 90 minutes. The podcast has set topics that we cover that I like to have as segments.
It doesn't. He usually bitches and moans and complains about money, and then there's a Q&A.
You know, a planned out show, as opposed to those...
It's not planned out. There's no planning.
Things are just kind of messing around and killing time. It's a different vibe, completely. Here's your answer.
It isn't.
Answer.
Terrible answer, but I mean, it's the best answer we can get from you. What are you gonna do? How many times has he begged so far? As far as I'm concerned, this whole fucking thing has been a beg. It was 50 or 55 minutes. I can't remember which one. But it certainly wasn't 30 fucking minutes. He didn't wrap it up at noon. It was like 12:25 or 12:27 or
Gameplay streams on
something.
Kick are dead as fuck. IRL vlogs dominate the site. So what? What's the point of that statement?
He's telling you that you should do IRL vlogs. Like, are you stupid?
You know I can't do IRL content because of the level of trolling that I have, so you know it's not possible. So
it is possible, and if you did it, you'd print money.
What's the point of what you just said?
He's trying to help you out. Here's the thing, dude, like, you fell off the Titanic. Like, the bitch is sinking, okay? And you fell off the boat and you somehow survived, and you're in the freezing ass cold water, right? And you're doggy paddling and like you're struggling. And here comes somebody with a lifeboat and they're like, here, I will help you into the lifeboat. No, I'm still alive. I'm fine. And you're like spitting out water and half drowning and shit. And they're like, no, dude, like, let me get you in the boat. We can get you in a blanket. You're going to be okay. We'll take you to the other boat. We're good. We're all good. No, I'm fine like this. You can't get mad when people finally row away in the lifeboat because you want to struggle and tread water until you fucking die. It's really not their problem. They have showed up with the fucking solution. They're spoon feeding you the fucking solution. If you don't want to take it, then have fun, like, being a, like, fucking corpse floating in the sea. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, these people are desperately trying with little life preservers and life jackets and lifeboats, and they're all trying to come and get you, dude. They're all trying to fucking help you out. What the fuck do I do with that information? I can't do that. Sure you can. Who cares if you get trolled? Okay, get trolled a little bit. Ooh. Is it gonna, like, hurt your fucking feelings? Here's the thing. Let them hurt your feelings. Their money spends the same as everybody else's, bro. Their money spends exactly the same.
How does it even apply to me? You know who I am. You know the content I make. You know that I'm completely different. Every time that you look at my situation.
Oh, here we go. Here comes the narcissistic. I'm on a different level. I'm different. I'm special. I don't do things like that.
My situation stands apart from everyone else's.
Oh, of course it does. Yeah, nobody else gets trolled on the internet. Sure. You know you can't go on the internet and tell lies. Nobody else gets trolled. I've been trolled on the internet. Like, what in the fuck are you talking about? Say, ooh, oh no, you called me this word and that word. Thanks for the $50, asshole. Like, I don't understand what we're doing here. If somebody sent me a fucking, like, $20 super chat right now and was like, you're a stupid bitch. I'm sorry you feel that way. Thanks for the $20. Like, what are we doing?
Because I am unique. I'm a guy who's been around for 17 years. I'm in a unique situation.
Oh, I'm so unique. Nobody else gets trolled on the internet. Nobody else has people who harass them on the internet. No.
The level of scrutiny that's on me every day, the level of harassment that's on me. I do things differently. What's the norm for others is not the norm for me. I get good support from Kick for gameplay. I do. Between the subs, the viewership, and now these kicks that are going to be coming, I get good support. Do you really?
If you get good support, then why are we doing this? You can't talk out of both sides of your mouth, sir, because I remember what you just said 30 seconds ago. Be very careful.
You think that I would be co-streaming on Kick if I didn't get anything out of it? Of course I did. So your point is a moot point. It doesn't apply. It's invalid. I don't even know what you're trying to say.
Okay. Then then you don't want anybody's, feedback, like you just said. So just keep on keeping on then. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. I troll Toxie all the time. This is true. I'm absolutely bullied.
Big Bix makes a good point. He says, looking at the views is the same as trying to look at videos on your on-demand content. Yeah, it does apply to some things, for example, ad revenue, but it's just not super important. What's more important is the support you're getting, so just worry about that. Now, I get that, but the point I'm also making is take a look at these games. Claire Obscure and Blueprints did not get good support. I'm making this clear. There were some streams that did, but many of those streams were my least earners.
Those are over now, sir. Those were months ago. You were fucking playing Blueprints in, like, what, April? May? Sir, it is September. Claire Obscure was fucking months ago, dude. That was like late spring, early summer, I think. I don't really remember, I'm sorry. But I know it was months ago.
Lowest earner. So you're telling me whenever I play a game, that's one of the best of the year. Best RPG, best puzzle game, best Metroidvania. Low attendance, low support.
Okay. And they're over now, so you don't have to worry about those anymore.
So does that mean
That's like me saying, someone hurt my feelings in 3rd grade. Someone hurt my feelings in 3rd grade. Yeah, I know, but Toxie, you're 40 now. Yeah, I know, but someone hurt my feelings when I was 9. And it's over now. So, like, I don't know what to do for
skip
you.
the best games of the year? That means then I don't get to play the best games. How can I call myself a variety gamer and a variety streamer if I skip what's known to be the best? Because I have an audience that sits here and complains that those games are boring, and then basically won't support them. That's my conundrum here. Okay?
It isn't. You just said that you were doing great. You told everybody the other day that support was great and you were doing so well, and that's why you're not going after all of us illegal restreamers, because you're doing so great. So are you good or are you not? Because I'm so terribly confused now.
That really is my conundrum.
I really wish that was like the only conundrum I had in life. Really, truly, I do. He's panicking because he has to realize his channel sucks. He's realizing it. He knows.
So the thing is, I get people who are trying to be like helpful, but they don't understand that the way that they're saying things, it doesn't help. Like one person just says, you're overcomplicating things. If you absolutely never talked about income, if you never talked about support, if you didn't have goals, if you just played games and had fun, you'd be successful.
Correct. That's absolutely correct. You would do better.
Wrong.
No.
Wrong. You want to know how I know that? Because I've been doing this for 17 years, and I have the track record to show that just doesn't work. There was a time when I didn't have to do that shit, right? There was a time when everything was based off ad revenue, and things were good. Those times are long fucking gone, dude. Long gone. In fact, the only streamers that don't have to talk about support are the streamers that have gone viral. The ones that hit the algorithm and they get thousands and thousands of viewers a day. They don't ever have.
I haven't gone viral. I promise you. On none of my channels have I gone viral ever. I've been doing this for 7 years. I've never asked for someone to give me anything if they didn't want to. Not once.
To mention goals or income. Literally every other fucking streamer does it.
Right? No, not true.
All right? I'm just going to say this as clearly as I can say it.
Nope.
You're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't do this for a living. You wish you could. You watch big streamers, and then you try to apply that to small-time people. That's not fair. In fact, that's insane. It means you're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. Your opinion is invalid. I've tried different things. It doesn't.
No one's opinion can be invalid. It's their opinion. Also, it's not wrong.
Or when I bring up income and goals, I make them. When I don't bring up income and goals, no one contributes. It's pretty simple.
So what happens on the days when you beg and beg and beg and you still don't hit the goal? What happens? What do we do on those days? What does that mean? That was pretty good, actually. He got pretty saucy right there.
Wrong.
This is pretty good. I think we need to hear that again. When he talks. My bad. I hit on some dead air.
So the thing is, I get people who are trying to be like helpful, but they don't understand that the way that they're saying things, it doesn't help. Like one person just says, you're overcomplicating things. If you absolutely never talked about income, if you never talked about support, if you didn't have goals, if you just played games and had fun, you'd be successful. Wrong. Wrong. You want to know how I know that? Because I've been doing this for 17 years, and I have the track record to show that just doesn't work. There was a time when I didn't have to do that shit, right? There was a time when everything was based off ad revenue, and things were good. Those times are long fucking gone, dude. Long gone. In fact, the only streamers that don't have to talk about support are the streamers that have gone viral. The ones that hit the algorithm and they get thousands and thousands of viewers a day. They don't ever have to mention goals or income. Literally every other fucking streamer does it. All right? I'm just going to say this as clearly as I can say it. You're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't do this for a living. You wish you could. You watch big streamers and then you try to apply that to small-time people. That's not fair. In fact, that's insane. It means you're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. Your opinion is invalid. I've tried different things. It doesn't work. When I bring up income and goals, I make them. When I don't bring up income and goals, no one contributes. It's pretty simple.
It is pretty simple. When you guilt people, they give you money. Okay. Wendy Wanker, thank you for the 2, honey. I appreciate you. Been making content for 17 years, but still small. And actually, he's not. He's shy, granted, but he's just shy of 250,000 subs. That's not a small accomplishment. To get a channel to like 100K subs plus is actually a fairly big accomplishment. And for whatever niche you're in, it means you're probably pretty popular and experienced and probably fairly good at what you do to get a channel to 100 or 150 or 200K subs plus. So, you know, it's not like he has, I don't know, like 11,000 subscribers or 25,000 subscribers, which still also isn't a small amount. He is correct. He's literally in the He's in the 0.001. I think all channels that have like 100,000 subs or more. I think at one time I looked, it was 0.001% of the YouTube channels that like exist. So no, he doesn't have 20 million subs or 10 million or not even 1 million, but he still has accomplished something where he could be getting, 5,000 people to watch or 2,000 people to watch or what have you. So no, he's not technically small. He has 222 or 220 nice 1,000 subscribers and makes 100 grand a year. So there we go.
Cause and effect.
Except for the days that he begs and begs and begs and begs and still doesn't hit the goal. So I guess 60% of the time it works every time.
Okay, thank you to Jimmy. Jimmy did a $2 super chat. Are you religious or nah? Well, my personal beliefs are my own, and as you know, I try not to bring that into my content, reason being, I've always said this, politics and religion are two of the most dividing topics that
said DS politics. Moving on.
This is kind of interesting, okay? So,
okay.
Many years ago, I'll just put it into this frame of reference. The other night, I got a recommendation on YouTube out of nowhere, out of the blue. It was one of my old Ask the King episodes from like 2011.
How you gonna get recommended your own fucking content? Like, how much of your own shit do you watch? Like, that you get recommended your own shit. I am never, ever recommended my own stuff.
2012, okay? That was probably like 12, 13, 14 years ago. What the hell? I'll click play and see what I was talking about back then. And one of the topics in Ask the King back then was best playthroughs, favorite games, stuff like that.
So you actually clicked on your own video and watched it.
He's making jokes, he's cracking jokes, but he's also speculating on what's going on. He's got some good social commentary on the issues and things that are rising in the game. This is really entertaining. Today, I do the same exact kind of playthrough. Wow, this is boring. Yeah. What it is the world has changed, culture has changed. Seriously.
Oh, everything's changed. Okay, so we're back to old man yells at cloud. I'm sorry, I'm just not interested.
It happens to be a game that I have to pay attention to the game, and then the troll brigade moves in, and they come in with their 100 accounts saying nasty things, awful things, right? Robots, spam accounts, attacking, or during Kick Chat, they enjoy their first night, but then you get a more sarcastic group, and this group is here to just basically dump on me and be toxic, right? Then that person says, oh, I'm going to do a super chat to support Phil because I like these first 2 streams I attended. So they do a super chat, and within 24 hours, they have 20, 30 people who are spam messaging them on their X account and their TikTok saying, hey, fuck you for supporting Darkside Phil, you piece of shit. You scumbag. Now we're going to harass you. Now we're going to dox you. And they fucking post their shit up on Kiwi Farms. They're doxing shit. So why do you think I can't get a positive audience for games?
Gee, I can't imagine why nothing is positive. Look at that dead ass look behind those eyes, y'all. Hold on. Let me get rid of our boardroom meeting. No, not lonely whales. I didn't mean to get rid of that. Get rid of our boardroom meeting. Look at this dead ass. Dead behind the fucking eyes. There is nothing in there. Fuck me, man. There is just nothing going on in there. God damn.
Honestly. Why? Because now it's starting now to the
why, asshole? Tell me why this isn't positive and good and awesome. Tell me why.
Point where
give me some money, you fucking douchebag. You broke ass piece of shit. Rah, 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 rah. Yeah, I can't imagine why no one likes you, bro.
I have changed.
Can't imagine why you're sitting alone in the cafeteria, you fucking loser.
So much in the last couple of years. And it's not just, oh, it's him. It's the quality of the content I'm putting out. No longer can you say his quality sucks. All his equipment's outdated. He doesn't try. He doesn't set anything up. Look at the setup. I set up all the shit for this morning. His lights and everything. Oh, no, it's not that. It's not that. I don't put in effort. I'm here 6 days a week streaming full time, double stream.
That's not effort. All you've done is sit here and complain about money. I'm sorry. You have a microphone. I have a microphone. Like, you have all this shit. I have all this shit. Like, you don't get like a standing ovation because you have a fucking microphone and a camera. Like, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I can't get behind that.
It's not that I don't have the equipment. It's not that I don't have the personality. It's that when people try to be positive, new people, they get fucked with.
Nah, that's not true. I'm sorry. Digital Melanin, thanks for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. Dude has been crying that he is irrelevant for the past hour. I think it's been longer than an hour, but doesn't want to take any valid criticism. Peak lolcow behavior. And that's why this guy is the best fucking lolcow.
So why would they stick around? Don't you think that after your first, second, third stream experience where there's a bunch of toxic jerks in the chat that I can't moderate, and then you're getting harassed for liking my content, don't you think people are going to leave? So how on earth could I ever grow? How could I ever get an audience for the hot new games that are popular like Claire Obscure?
Then how come Ryan hasn't left? You keep banning Iron Chef Sakai, he won't fucking get off your nuts and leave you alone. So,
or Blueprints or Silksong when people can't even have a safe environment to be in when they're on my streams. Right? And then, if they try to search for my content, they get, Phil is a greedy asshole. Phil did this, and I didn't do it at all. It's completely live, completely fabricated. Phil did this horrible thing. Phil crashes out on stream, and all you do is you watch the clip, and it's just me reacting to like a cheap death on a game. You know, like everyone does on a gameplay stream.
nah, this is a pretty good crash out right here. If you can't watch the whole thing, ladies and gentlemen, Snort Hogan will have this entire thing clipped later. Probably Snort Burnell, Memology will fucking edit it and make it even funnier, if you can believe that. So, no, don't worry. Don't worry, honey. When you do something good, we got you.
Look, Phil crashing out, that's the clip. See, Phil's an awful person. He crashed out.
You're not awful for this. It's stupid. But, you know, it's not really bad necessarily. It's just sad. Like, you're old and, you know, you're struggling with it. It's okay. You and I are around the same age. It's tough for me some days too, guy.
So what do you think is going to happen? Do you think I can even affect any of that stuff? It's an honest question. Could I affect any of that? Could I change any of that? I would like to have a positive audience that comes by for the good new games. I want to enjoy them.
Well, like, where's your moderation team? If somebody comes in and says something shitty...
Why is it that I have to really struggle through certain styles of games that are the best of the year, but then if I just simply play a game that has, like, a repetitive game loop again, like Call of Duty, then it goes well? I don't get it. To be honest with you, I don't get it, because it used to be the opposite. It used to be, people were here for the big chill games. They were here for...
No. Russo, thank you for the 269. Nice. Mandatory payment for having a mic and camera, Toxie, except I don't use my camera. But thank you, honey. I appreciate you. Why does he pretend to give his audience a safe community when he bans anyone that has a conversation with themselves and talks about shit that he has no opinion in? He's not here to cultivate a safe, you know. Here's the thing. You cultivate whatever audience that you attract like-minded people. I would like to think, for the most part, that the chats and the communities and the folks that you accumulate who like to come and watch you every day are because you're probably fairly like-minded people. This dude is like he's toxic. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, he's toxic and he tries to shit on people and he's a troll. And then when someone does it to him, then he's like, well, how dare you do that to me? Well, because you do it to other people. Like, you know, Plush, thanks for being a member, honey, for 4 months. Sorry, I'm late. Had a fire drill at work. Oh my goodness. Some fucking asshole who lives in the fucking building that I live in pulled the fire alarm here at like 8 o'clock this morning. I was not a happy camper, but I appreciate your being a member, honey. Thank you.
For The Walking Dead, it didn't have to be a bunch of crazy gameplay. It could just be us relaxing and enjoying my company while I do commentary over a game like that.
You know, you could talk to people. You don't talk to anybody unless it's surrounded by a colored bubble. Unless they're giving you money. Do you realize you barely acknowledge anybody?
Loved it. Now it's, well, that's boring.
Why am I toxic?
Right? I don't even know what else to say.
Oh, we know you don't know what to say. Read some colored bubbles. You like colored bubbles. Ben, don't be like that. You know nobody enjoys this man's company. Don't do that. Don't make him feel worse.
Okay.
We were just talking about today how he calls people 50-bit bitches. Gee, I can't imagine why you don't have a healthier community. I mean, I'm an asshole, but like, I don't know. I feel like you cultivate the audience that is kind of like you. I don't know. Maybe that's me.
Well, guys, I think I've gabbed enough, but I do want to say, please.
Oh, I think you have to. Just thank you for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. He doesn't understand that gaming streams are a dying, if not dead, niche. That is also true. You have to be crazy good or add something else. He can't face reality. Yeah, that's true.
Let's get some support so that now...
Toxie, would you shut the fuck up about the fucking bubbles? Banned. Gone forever. Cause I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
So code in 2. I don't have to worry the entire stream that it's going to be the dead stream.
For anyone looking at those, one kick at a time. High on the hog reel. High on the hog reel. Oh my god, that's pretty good. Ooh.
Let's go. We got no subs on Kick today. There was one resub. We got no subs at all. No memberships. The tips have been $1 each. Can we please get some support? So when I'm playing Suicode and it's like, well, it's another dead stream.
But I thought you were so successful and so great. You don't need anyone's criticism, right? You're so great. Like, they're throwing money at you. People will not just stop throwing hundreds of dollars at you. Just waiting on bated breath to get down on their knees and thank God by name.
We literally just had 8 or 9 straight streams of hitting the goals. Can we stop? Can we break this fucking pattern? I'm serious. I'm pissed at it now. This is...
Ooh, is he about to get, like, super shitty right here? Please tell me. Please tell me he's about to get super shitty, please.
Right? I don't even know what else to say.
Honey, I have nowhere else to be. Please tell me you're gonna get, like, really shitty. Please. I need... Oh, he's mad. He's, like, putting the cat down. Yeah, you better take a sip, fucking sleazy asshole.
Okay.
Come
well,
on.
guys, I think I've gabbed enough, but I do want to say, please, let's get some...
Remember, they're just throwing money at him. He does so good. Remember that when he asks for money, he just gets it.
Support, so that now, when I'm playing Suicode N2, I don't have to worry the entire stream that it's going to be the dead stream. Let's go. We got no subs on Kick today. There was one resub. We got no subs at all. No memberships. The tips have been $1 each. Can we please get some support? So when I'm playing Suicode and it's like, well, it's another dead stream. We literally just had 8 or 9 straight streams of hitting the goals. Can we stop? Can we break this fucking pattern? I'm serious. I'm pissed at it now. This is a good game I'm about to play. Now, you might not agree or you might not respect the classics, and that's okay. But you at least respect my content or else you wouldn't be here in a positive capacity. Let's get some goddamn support right now so that when I play this game, I don't have to fucking worry about this shit. Let's go.
I can't imagine why you haven't cultivated a safe community where people feel safe to give you money. I've gotten these lousy fucking dollar tips. Who the fuck wants this garbage? Don't you want to give me some money? No, I can't say as I do. Seeing as how you've just shit on people, why would I give you anything? But I thought you were so good. I thought you were so great. Yeah, he basically, oh, Princess Luna. Thank you, Ryan. Yeah, you just said that, like, everything was so good. I don't understand.
I'm seriously skipping all this bullshit. Everyone's sending me a dollar tip with toxic stuff, so just ignore this nonsense. Fuck you, and fuck you. Fuck these 3 be-doos.
Like,
There
what
you go,
is
all 3
wrong with
morons.
you?
Fuck off. I'm not reading any of your messages because you're all trolls. You can kiss my ass. Okay. Princess Luna with a $5 super chat saying, right now. Thank you to Princess Luna. I appreciate that.
Yeah, great job jumping when he tells you to, you fucking cuck. I can't imagine being like, let's go, give me some money right now. Like, that's so gross. Ugh.
Okay.
Nasty.
That's the biggest one? No. It is not. The first one was actually the biggest one from Ian. Cool.
I don't know what's actually more gross is when he gets shitty like that about money or when he goes, let's get something right now, and then somebody does it. I actually don't know what's harder for me to wrap my brain around. I really don't. I think what's crazier to me is that they do it. Okay, yeah, it was $5. Like, no one's fucking, buying a Ferrari with $5. Like, I get that. But it still happened. He just fucking shit and pissed his pants and stamped his little feet and cried for money, and somebody gave it to him. He just talked to these people like they're fucking garbage. And somebody gave him the money. Granted, not all of the money. Not like $11 billion.
Here's what we're going to do right now. Let's get our first sub of the day on Kick right now. Let's get a tip bigger than $2. Let's get a new top super chat on the leaderboard. So let's beat $6.83. Let's get some support from all around on there right now. Let's go. Let's get some kicks of 100 or more so I can actually count it. Because I can't count these single kicks. Like I said, sadly, they don't even have a way to accumulate those kicks to know how much I got. Like right now, you guys who are doing them, listen, I appreciate it. I have no idea how many you gave, but there's no way for me.
Clearly, you don't appreciate it, you piece of shit. You don't appreciate it. You appreciate nothing. You just said, let's get a super chat bigger than, I don't know what the fuck, like $6 and whatever the fuck it was. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. Let's get something better than this. Let's get something better than a $2 tip.
Figure out there's not even a leaderboard that exists yet. They have to create it. They basically launched the Kicks program without a way to track them, which I think is silly. Why would you launch a new program of support without a way to actually track the dang thing? But they did. So now I can't even tell. I have no idea how I'm doing, and that sucks. Like, I'm literally looking right now. They still, yeah, there's nothing. I've added nothing. Yeah. So I can't tell. Okay, I'm just that, and that. There we go. Okay. Okay. I don't know anything about the Anno series. I've heard the name Anno, but I've never played it. No, I don't even know what kind of a game it is.
Oh,
Right?
so we're holding the game hostage until we get to like $50 or something. Okay. Victory sip. Did he get money?
Okay. Well, we do have to end the show, so I can actually start with gameplay today. So is there any final topics, anything that anyone wants to bring up? Can we get some final support? If not, we're literally ending the show at $28, which means, once again, this is going to be an impossible climb to hit a goal with Suikoden 2. And it's going to suck. I want to hit the goals. I want to be keeping the momentum. I want Suikoden to continue. We're having a great time with the playthrough. I can't make people support certain kinds of games. There's nothing I can do about it. As much as I talk them up and I enjoy them and I play them and, you know, try to make them positive experiences, I don't know what to do about them.
Yeah, I don't. You've made this a very positive experience.
Oh, did he? Okay, see, I can't even see that. You see what's happening? So people are spamming one kick in the kick chat. Someone's like, did you see your future stepdad just sent you a big amount of kicks? No, I can't see it because the spam got rid of it. I couldn't even see it. See the problem? So definitely we got to do something to fix that. I hope that they will reprogram this thing and fix it. So
Why aren't you looking?
hold on. Let me try to find it. Oh my God. I can't even find it. See what I mean? Like, there's no leaderboard and there's no way for me to track it. I can't even fucking find it. Did he really? People are saying your future the next day, but we just order something that we need and it says it's going to be delivered and it never shows up. And then we have to cancel the order and then reorder it and then we get a refund. And we were trying to figure out what's going on with that. And I was talking to my parents a couple weeks ago, and they think that their theory is Amazon doesn't seem to be using UPS anymore. You don't know what that is? That's United Parcel.
Why are we doing this? Weren't we going to play the game? I don't care about what you and all you fucking boomers care about
Do we do the
Amazon.
podcast or not? What do you guys think? No podcast? Skip the podcast? All right. We had 2 this week. I think these were both good shows. We had good discussion. What I like is those watching on demand, please leave comments on this video. I want to hear your thoughts about the new kick stuff. I want to hear your thoughts about games and why
He just wants comments for engagement to push the video in the algorithm.
I can't get viewership for the best games of the year. I really need feedback on this. So please, by all means, do. And hopefully something good comes from this discussion that we can figure out, you know, figure out ways to improve stuff, you know? And I'll apologize to those on Kick today. I'm really sorry for the mess in chat with the the one kick kicks. Again, I can't stop it. Even if I banned those people, they could still send the kicks. I'm serious. So there's no point. That is true. Oh, Muckman just made a stupendous point. Muckman says, skip the podcast. You're going to do Chill with Phil tomorrow night. 1,000,000% Muckman just hit it on the head. No podcast tomorrow. We'll just have like a half an hour where we chill. And then we'll start with Silk Song. We'll do 3.5 hours of Silk Song, and then we'll do Chill with Phil. I totally forgot all about that. Good point, Muckman. Awesome. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for today's show. No podcast tomorrow. There will be a Chill with Phil stream tomorrow night. The podcast returns on Saturday. I know this is weird. I have Thursday and Friday off. The podcast returns on Saturday, and it will be a formal podcast that day. All right? In the meantime, thank you all for watching the show. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for...
Yeah, that was super great. That wasn't totally a fucking, like, hour and a half about money. Oh, he's still on his break, huh? Wow. Rough. Did his chat change places? Yeah, Rawphil put kick over on the right-hand side, and YouTube is down underneath. The YouTube chat moves just it's like so fucking slow anymore. So, well, I guess he has fucked off. Been streaming for almost 2 hours at this point. His stream has been live for almost 2 hours. And, no, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong time. It's 10:40. He goes up at 10:45. So 11:45, 12:45. Oof. This man has been live for almost 3 hours and has not played a video game. I'm sorry, I can't math. I went to public school. What do you want from me? I'm lucky I can tie my own shoes. All right. Well, thank you everybody for hanging out with me. Ooh, this was not a rough one because it was full of a lot of gold dust, but man, I don't know about this dude. Anyway, he isn't doing a podcast tomorrow, but we'll come back and watch some videos and shit on him and make fun of him again because that's something fun to do. I do have a poll that's going on my channel right now for you guys to vote for what we're going to watch on Thursday and Friday. I don't know if I can be here for both days, but because we only have one more episode left of Poorly Cooking with the King to watch. It's him making tacos. So we're going to watch that. And then I don't know if you guys want to jump into, I believe This Is How You Don't Play is winning right now. We could watch old Ask the King, Crab, old Project 7 stuff. There's like a bunch of different older stuff that we can dig into as far as Phil. We could also watch something completely different. I've had shout out to a lot of people who have said something about like the To Catch a Predator stuff with Chris Hansen or whatever. So it, like I say, polls up on my channel. You can vote if you want to. If you want like a This Is How You Don't Play or whatever, make sure you put it in the comments and we will go from there for Thursday. We don't have to worry about that yet. We'll make fun of him and shit on him some more tomorrow. So big ups, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. If you aren't subbed to my channel, I invite you to do so. But like always, you don't have to because I'm not your mom. I can't tell you what to do. Have a terrific day. And as always, stay toxic, my friends.
Toxie in your ears and the whole chat knows. Mystery queen, but she runs the show, bringing big mood on a late night flow. She's got no lights, no streamy tricks, just killer vibes and her sassy quips. Every line she drops is pure gold fire, keeping fans up all night, never tired. She don't need a face to steal the scene. Laugh so loud, you know what I mean. From chill to wild, she flips the switch. Toxie's got that magic glitch. Toxie on the mic and she's blowing it up. No face reveal, still they can't get enough. Just a vibe, just a sound, just a spark in the night. She's the voice that makes your world feel right. From shy hellos to wild confessions, Toxie's stream is a whole obsession. She don't play games, she plays your brain. Witty and quick with that sugar and flame. One voice note and you're hooked for real. Can't see her, but you feel what you feel. No filters, no fake, she's the realest around. Her laugh hits hard like a beat downtown. Every stream's a party, lights off, sound high. You don't need a face when you know you can fly. She's the girl next door with a mystery twist. Dropping late night stories that you can't resist. Just her mic, just her soul, that's the trick. And the chat keeps coming back real quick. Toxie on the mic and she's blowing it up. No face reveal, still they can't get enough. Just a vibe, just a sound, just a spark in the night. She's the voice that makes your world feel right. From shy hellos to wild confessions, Toxie stream is a whole obsession. She's a whisper in the dark, she's the fire, she's a spark. Not about the views or clout, she's what real fun's all about.